Oh, go back.
Hello.
She was my favorite.
You could tell she looked different though. She looked way older, bro.
She's still
Yes,
pretty
it
young.
was.
Oh, they knew each other.
Can you please tell
Did
Joe
Jerry
that I
say
have to
that?
go? She's mine now, Joe. Bye-bye.
Nah, I don't think he said that. They knew each other.
He's like, yo, she probably knows her from the big. That's why I'm like,
But this is what you had planned for me.
Oh, he locked up.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't know if he wasn't swimming.
Whoever you are.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Clayton's a crackhead though. If you happen to know he
But
was
I
a
ain't gonna
killer,
lie, if this is live, wouldn't he win though? Was it in his self-defense? Did he push the girl off her? And then
That's why he
attacked
was
her?
like, "It's my word versus hers."
Yeah. Oh, he got bailed out.
what the hell?
What the hell, Bronte?
Is that even possible?
You.
I don't know.
You seem to have been telling a pretty unbelievable story. They say you moved to New York to catfish Joe Goldberg. That true?
We wanted justice for Guinevere Beck.
So he slept with her boyfriend?
Yeah.
He's like, that's
To set him up.
I feel you,
That's
bro.
crazy.
You look good job. I feel you undercover.
You have this way
One
of
of the
digging
main
into
cops
your
do that.
character's psyches. The Doll's House reference? Really?
Remember, first season was 2018.
You
so it was
don't like A Doll's
8
House?
years. That's why she definitely looked
It's a
different.
seminal feminist work.
Oh, cause Beck was like a teacher's
a teacher or
assistant.
something?
Yeah, he was like an
Yeah.
assistant. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, you actually remembered to bring it back? Before we met, I thought I was making a big, stupid
I feel
mistake.
like that might be the
moving
same
here
book that she
doing
took from the
creative
bookstore
writing.
when Joe was there too.
I really thought about quitting, but you saw me, and I want you to know that it means a lot.
I'm shocked Joe didn't know about her though.
Bro, he actually spoke to her. And he didn't even know it.
I'm no
He's
bird.
like, yo, say bye to her. He's like, all right, bye.
This is also years ago though.
Yeah.
Also.
Free human being.
See how much
With
Joe
an
went through in
independent
those
will.
years.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Did you see this? This is so sad.
Damn, this is how she found out.
The body was found on the property of Dr. Nicholas Angevine, a therapist based in New York.
I couldn't bear the thought Beck was gone. When her book came out, it was a way to hold on to her. Say you love him. Say thank you. Say anything but the truth. The Doll's House reference? Really?
Wow, that's hilarious. So that's how she was able to pick up on it and stuff.
Yeah, cause
Beck's
she wouldn't
manuscript was
use a
sent
reference like
anonymously
that, cause she didn't even
after her
believe in
death.
that.
Who sent
Story.
it and why?
But Joe
The
would.
police didn't
Yeah,
have
that's
an answer for
crazy.
that. It turned out I wasn't the only one with questions about Beck's murder.
Nah, that's Joe's an idiot though. He didn't know there's people that was
Yeah,
investigating.
right? Like,
He
that's.
didn't know it was chapter one Ross for her. Like,
They really formed a community.
A Kill Joe alliance.
this is definitely Pearl Liars. Definitely. Guys, let's team up and take her out.
And he was a part of it.
Wow. Damn, they really got him got.
How do you all know each other?
Well, Phoenix and I met online. We connected over the fact that both of our families were screwed over by the justice system. We both had this, need to do something.
Who's
Who's
your dad?
that?
Nick Angevine.
Dr.
Oh, that's
Oh! And he knew the truth.
That's
crazy. Yeah.
never the first question people ask me.
Wait, who's
That's the
That's
doctor. Dr.
Uncle
Nicky's
Jesse.
son.
Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse.
that
To
was
leave
kid
all
though.
my
That's his son.
That's
That's
his
his
son.
son. Yeah, that's his son
control
right
my
there.
family tracking us down.
I was reading Beck's book, Dark Face of Love, and there was just some stuff that didn't sit right with me. I felt like maybe Beck didn't write all of it herself. Like maybe someone else finished it.
That's fucked up.
Wait, like you think Beck's boyfriend was seeing Dr. Nicky under it?
That's
fake
exactly
identity?
what he was doing. God damn it.
Yeah,
It,
wow.
it makes sense why he was able to figure out, because that's like his father had all the records.
We wanted to expose him for who he really was.
That being.
Yeah, like she looks crazy right now.
Nah, they're crazy, bro.
They
They got their friend killed, bro. Like, regardless of what y'all thought, you got somebody killed.
they're vigilantes, bro.
And honestly, bro, now that I think about it, they probably weren't even a couple. He was probably trying to get her out of there because it was dangerous. You know?
That's when he went viral with them pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he got back.
Yeah, he's an
I haven't
idiot.
said it. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why would you just go and get famous? Like, it's like Prince Charles, bro.
Please finally come to New York. But why now?
Because we have to get that motherfucker.
And she's like, I'm gonna move to New York to get this.
Bro, she slept with him.
Yeah,
That's why I
she's
know
crazy.
she's wild, bro.
Blindfolds, all this fetish stuff.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was.
she's crazy.
It makes way more sense why she stopped it in that first time they tried it. Just like, oh, yeah, I gotta go.
What
Because
happened?
you're actually a killer.
My friends thought the smart thing would be to get into the fringes of his life, close enough to
So I broke into his store.
keep an eye on him.
They did a
while
lot of
staying
illegal stuff.
invisible enough that our cover, I guess, wouldn't be blown. I wasn't satisfied with the plan.
She's crazy.
Yeah, she's
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's
it
what
wasn't the
matters
plan.
into my own hands.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
wasn't the plan.
And he randomly went in the store that day. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like,
It was
that's
just-
bold.
Yeah.
Nah, this
That
day,
was-
nah, but this day she isn't when he caught her.
Yeah.
He didn't catch her this day.
That's when we seen her handprint on the
That's when we saw her handprint on
Oh,
the window,
yeah,
but he
you're
didn't know
right,
anybody
yeah.
was in the store.
We've got motherfucking.
That happens a lot on
Filmania.
TV, though.
Yes.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
From last night.
I
I don't
really
think it
think-
was
It's been in the
because it was like the way
I
she
saved
explained
us
why
from
she
having
went to
to
the
order
store.
takeout
She was
because
like,
we
we had a
just
plan and I didn't
love
like it, so I
that.
took matters into my own hands.
Mom and
I
Dad
know,
just
but I'm
watch
not
it.
saying it was random.
Blessed.
That's my point. I'm saying I
kerchief.
always was saying
Okay,
him
I
being there was
feel
a random thing,
blessed.
and it
Not
was
gonna lie,
random.
Yeah, it was
best
That's what I'm trying
catering
to say.
gig I've ever worked. Yo, it was so different from our shitty little stalking sessions on the street. Like, I was in the same room as him,
She's like, oh, me too.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
breathing the same air. It was so weird. But even up close, he seemed so like regular.
Well, that's how we get you.
Why are you being all weird and spacey?
Maybe because I'm eating microwaved Lockwood leftovers. Do you want to lay off? Wait, don't, please. I had
Wait,
to
so
think
she didn't
fast,
want
making
to-
She
some
didn't
notes.
even want to get caught.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm sorry.
But she's weird because
Sorry.
even.
Okay. I made
Like,
up
I
a
basically,
story.
I would've
they fell
believed
for
it
each other.
more.
They fell for
Yeah.
each other naturally, because that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. I didn't think it, because they naturally look like they. That's all I was trying to say. They really did naturally fall for each other.
Yeah, she definitely fell for him.
Dickinson. That'd be a way to go out. I met him.
No, you
Fuck off.
I did.
They're weird, bro.
No, they're mad
They're
weird.
bro.
I feel the dude though to why he wants to get that. That's my dad.
No,
Bro,
Dom, she can't do that again.
I'm saying they're weird, though. This is weird.
She made contact.
I realized Joe is a romantic.
Yeah, where it
There were
is.
stories about him being a white knight for the woman he loved.
She's crazy. Yo,
So this is when she decided to play that game.
Bird with a broken wing in need of
These
saving.
broken wings.
I think I can get Joe to fall in love with me.
Wow.
What?
You're joking, right?
No.
Luis. He is an actual.
Joe might get his
serial
happy
killer.
ending with her, bro. I ain't gonna
Offered
lie.
me that apartment.
True.
Yeah.
God, what a
She's
mark.
crazy,
I mean,
bro.
I loved Beck, but she was at a point in her life where she was figuring a lot of stuff out, and that would have been
Clayton's like,
catnip to
you
him.
hearing this shit?
The best case scenario, the whole thing's shot. Worst case, you get disappeared because he's a fucking killer.
Yeah, and that's why I need you to make this airtight.
Yeah, she's a
How
clown.
will I make it airtight?
We've got to expand Bronte's world.
Yo, she got my boy Clayton
Yeah,
killed.
she
Oh
did.
my
It
god.
has to feel real.
They really made Clayton seem like a demon.
Wow.
Did this whole spiel about the wave of cum on her and made him run into Joe and fight him and get killed?
That's why they're crazy, bro.
Easy to get someone to
I don't know how they don't go to jail for this, though.
They have to,
Nah,
bro.
I think after this she's gonna realize, yo, like what you're doing.
I don't think
is
they can
illegal.
arrest Joe on this, bro.
Nah, they can't because
You know
they
her
set him
real
up
name
to
is
protect
Lou.
himself and
he
kill
would
somebody.
find
You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
Curated. Which
She's
we
crazy, bro. She
need to be
is
certain
tapped.
about
She's
this,
falling for this
right?
dude,
Like
bro.
there can be no.
Yeah, no, I believe so too. I believe so too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Asking a question.
You know what's
Well,
crazy?
stop.
She could have really been arguing with Clayton that day at that
Joe.
restaurant
Phoenix
about
has
that.
burned a new hole
Yeah,
in
Like your
the
dad could have been the
layer to
killer.
get potential
Like she really
witnesses
fell for
to
Joe.
trial. They literally called Joe Prince Charming. Don't let him fool you.
Yo, Joe is like subconsciously, he's just really good at what he does. Like, it's crazy.
She's not a good undercover.
Yeah.
She just fell for it. That's all. It's not Joe. She's just not good.
Yeah. And her undercover identity is part of her. She still did want to be a writer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that he's saying to her and
She wants
complimenting
this
her.
life. She made her own life in it.
We were working off of a theory, right? Like, based on evidence that was circumstantial. Deaths that had already been explained, murders that were already solved. And any evidence to the contrary wasn't even entertained. Ow, Clay!
No, I told you that wasn't enough. Hey!
Get your hand off her now.
You can have her back when I'm done.
Clayton was like, I was gonna
Bro,
play
you think
along.
if the guy that they killed got my dad locked up pulls on me like this and I'm acting, I ain't go head up, bro. That's why I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, he should have took advantage right there.
Bro, I would have just swung on
That's
him.
on the way home. We made him show he's violent in front of all those people.
Did we? Or did we just prove he will defend a woman when some guy is hurting?
Yeah, she's falling. You're right, Rob. Yo, this girl is crazy, bro.
Okay, well, I've got cameras on order. Phoenix and I are gonna go out there and we're gonna put them up all over the cottage. And I'm working on getting a taser, so you'll have one by the time we do this. Honestly, Louise, I can't wait to see his face on camera when you start slamming down evidence like Mariska fucking Hargitay.
Oh.
That wasn't even supposed to happen. That's
Wow.
even worse. Wow. Wow.
I told him to forget about me.
Like a reverse psychology thing? Or
I can't go through with tonight.
Yeah, see, she was trying to protect him.
like you called it off?
If they had arrested the wrong guy for your aunt's murder, would you have been okay with that?
Oh.
We don't have the wrong guy.
Nah, them girls is dumb too though. Like, you have someone that's not a cop that doesn't know
Yeah.
how to go undercover.
This girl's a
Like,
dentist that couldn't be a writer, and you try
it's
to
not
make
really
her.
all her fault. They're dumb too. Like,
Through this whole catfish
they
thing,
think they're
it's
cops.
taking over my life.
No, you've been amazing.
I'm just lying, Dom. I'm losing sight of how much is me and how much is just an act.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for her now. Their friends is them two are wildin', bro.
Well,
Like,
my thing is like the wild plan that they're doing. She's the one who set it in motion, which is why I kind of don't feel bad.
I'll
for her.
never do something I don't feel safe doing.
nah, I kind of do feel like they're forcing her, bro.
I'll tell them tonight's off.
So
And
how
that's
they end
what
up pulling
Joe,
up though?
because that's what Joe walked in on. They had that beach house as the plan, so he probably came in spazzing on her because she backed out, and then Joe came in and killed him.
Nah,
I'm talking about the friends though.
What you mean?
Like how they pull up?
Because they
were
know
all
about that beach
staying
house.
there,
They were
no?
all gonna stay
Yeah,
there
they
for
were
the
all
weekend.
staying there.
Obviously, TikTok has already removed it. I want it gone. From everywhere.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's difficult to take the video down. Tell me how you'll fix it. No. It's not good enough.
You can't stop, can
What
you?
the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. I deserve that.
You really couldn't contain yourself. You needed to kill someone that badly. Fuck's sake. Of course you got catfished.
You're right. I've made a mistake.
Please stop with the false humility. I told you to leave Reagan alone.
Yeah, remember she just found out what you mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
you dare play dumb. Maddie told me everything.
I'll do anything, Kate.
I don't want you anywhere near us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bro, she's stupid.
You're still complicit.
If I would never get him out of jail if you feel this way.
So do you.
Where is my son?
Safe!
You're not his mother, Kate. I am nothing like
You know,
that.
if you actually cared, you would be begging me to take him from
You would.
Yeah, that's
You've
facts.
already abandoned him once, to chase a woman that you thought you loved across the ocean, to run from all the people that you killed. And now you've fallen for a new woman, you've killed more people. Are you actually trying to tell me that you won't find a reason to abandon him again?
Never take my son from me.
It's already done.
Yeah, good job, Kate.
You've
Wow.
already agreed that you're not fit to carry.
Good job,
Damn.
Kate. Good job, Kate.
Shout out to her, yo.
Fucking monster.
I'm
Me?
a monster.
Yeah, what?
With what money? What lawyers? Everything you have came from me. No!
Good job.
Yeah, Kate.
If you try anything like that ever again, you will never regain custody of me.
Let's go.
Okay.
You met your match, you bastard.
These resources. If you try to come back here or you try to run, you're on your own.
Bro, she's the CEO.
You did this to
bro.
yourself.
Your dad's a killer
My
too.
security
Bro.
will see you out.
So your dumb ass really got catfish, you idiot. Oh my god.
Bro, my boy was a billionaire and still got finessed into some new nonsense coochie.
Bro.
He's crazy. That nigga's crazy.
Clayton was convinced that Joe is this guy who kills all the women that he falls in love with. He wanted to make Joe jealous so that he would show up angry and ready to kill me with all the cameras around.
Look, she's turned on by that.
Yeah,
bro.
she
Yeah,
was.
she.
What are you doing? Dom told you.
Turn the cameras on.
You had to get out of here.
I knew you would ruin this.
You thought he would fucking kill me.
I didn't know for sure, and obviously he didn't, so we can go back to...
Nah, Clay is crazy!
Nah, Clay is crazy. They're all crazy. They're all crazy,
He
bro.
really used her as bait, bro.
Or Louise. You're not even actually Bronte. You're a fucking Manson girl.
Fuck you.
This isn't your story. It's mine. I wanted revenge for my dad. You want to beat her so badly that you ended up being just a
He keeps grabbing her too. He's crazy.
You heard what he said? You want to beat her?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it, Clayton?
Wow. She said, wow.
She called his dad a killer.
Talk about my dad like that.
Joe thought that Clayton was dangerous because that's what we set him up to
Yeah.
believe.
Your friends say that Mr. Goldberg killed Clayton in a rage. Are you claiming it was self-defense?
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh.
Nah, it is though.
It is.
I
It
told
is,
y'all,
but
though,
like-
he literally walked in. He was hitting that girl, and he came in. He just overdid it.
And they already set him up to be an abusive ex-boyfriend. Oh my god!
But she loves Joe, bro.
This detective's like,
Started the fight.
it was out of love.
It was self-defense.
Oh my god.
Yo, she's
I think
crazy.
she's
Yo, they're all crazy.
crazy.
They're all crazy, bro.
Nah, guys. It like yo,
It
bro,
was self-defense, though.
He just
Technically.
overdid it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have killed him.
But wasn't Joe the one that attacked him?
Nah. Remember he came downstairs and he like pushed her away and then he swung on him.
Okay.
Might as well go crazy, Joe. Just lose it. Just lose your marbles.
I'll take it, man. See the finale. Series.
And as for you, Catfisher, spy. We're not done with each other yet.
I hope the detective don't just dismiss everything she said.
I got you look into something.
Yeah. Like, she might have said it's self-defense, but what about everything they were looking into?
Nah, to be honest with you, like, they messed up because the whole time, she ain't even speak to that detective. Like, she was like, yeah, we heard rumors, so we went. Like, bro, she sounded crazy. Like, imagine me going to the police department and being like, yo, I set myself up because I thought this girl could possibly, maybe, kinda, sorta, based off of this one chat room that we were in, be a killer. So
Nah,
I
but the
effed
evidence was
her
there
for
about,
3
like,
months.
The fact that the dad's the son is the therapist that got locked up. That's his son. He watched tapes. He overheard this. I feel like
But
that.
this is all circumstantial stuff.
No,
Basically,
that's illegal. You can't do that. That's not legal.
You're right. You
You
can't
can't
use
do it.
that.
That's why that's one choke.
But even that, she said to her, she literally used the word circumstantial to the officer. So I chased down something that you would believe is circumstantial, as if I am a police officer, and in the process somebody got murdered. I clearly am telling you, I've been effing this girl for a couple months. I ain't gonna lie, she seemed like a good girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy because I think Bronte is, out of all of them, she's the nuttiest. Because she went into this thing, bro, where, yo, if it was my dad, I would have some skin in the race. Like, yo, at the end of the day, I want to get my dad out of jail. I get it. This girl, because it seems like because her mom was sick and she really didn't have a lot that was going for her at that time, she said, yo, I would spend days taking care of my mom and my nights I would spend all on this. She was looking for an escape. And her escape ended up being chasing this man down. And then she's
tripping, bro.
She's just tripping, bro.
She could have picked up another remote job while she's taking care of mom, bro.
My other thing too
instead
is
of doing this, she's not even related to Beck. You know that, right?
Yeah, that was
she's
just
just
bro.
You're not even best friends.
And yo, Pat, imagine you thought somebody was a murderer. You're gonna go be a detective? I'm gonna go to the cops. Yo, bro, I think this dude did this because of. I'm not gonna, Shorty let him crack the cakes for months. To try, like, what?
And she was
I don't know,
full of it.
man.
And Rob, you said something
That's
because you said at
crazy,
first
son.
you felt bad for Brate, right? And the reason why I don't feel bad for Brate is because like they had a plan that they were trying to do, and they were trying to do it as subtle as possible. Yes, Clayton wanted to get his get back for his dad because he believed that his dad was innocent, and I get it because like it was affecting his family too. It was affecting everything that was around him. However, like I feel like Clayton didn't start crashing out until Brate started crashing out. Until she started getting too deep, right? The closer that he got to Brate, he's like, nah, now it's like, we have him, we got to get him now. You know what I'm saying? That's when Clayton started crashing out. So, to Evan's point too, I do play Brate heavily.
They had a whole other,
because
they had a
whole
plan.
other plan. And here's the thing, she tried to do it her way, and realistically, she has feelings for Joe. We're not going to play this game.
But the reason why I'm saying that is because she did do that. And then she got herself in it. But at the end of the day, bro, it's herself. Meaning she's the one on the cover. So if she want to go, like, I could continue playing it, but me continue to play has no effect. Like, if you two leave, it doesn't change what I'm doing with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, her initiating the plan is on her.
Yeah, but they diverted the whole.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is,
because what are we?
I'm basically saying we have a plan, and we're like, yo, let's do this and get him. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go on the cover. I'm gonna just do this. You get what I'm saying?
But like, if it's on my dad and you came into my plan, because the way he pitched it, like, yo, you're a tourist here. Like, they were working on this before they even knew her.
Yeah.
So it's like, my whole thing is, yo, I told you, don't go near that man. You took it upon yourself to break into his goddamn building and then get caught in the building, and now you have to divert my whole plan.
I'm saying, but what I'm basically saying, all of that still truly has no effect on the other two. You get what I'm saying?
It does, though.
It does.
Because it exploits the whole process. Because the way they was talking was like, yo, we're going to work for them. So now a 12-month plan just turned into
what I'm
3
saying,
months,
the
bro.
thing I'm trying to say is, bro, I'm literally trying to say is, like, physically, like, this logically, like, it doesn't affect them. They have a plan, but their plan is not a concrete thing. I'm basically saying what she's doing is not affecting them. They want to make something happen. She's dating. Pretty much, she can date who the hell she wants. Is my point. I'm trying to say. She's dating him. That's the plan. She's actually dating him.
But then they made Clayton an ex-boyfriend, though. So now you physically are different. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm trying to say is, the difference is with basically, if we have a plan, I could do something, like we play in a basketball game. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Our plan is to win the game. But if I keep following, I foul myself out. It
affects the team too, Rob.
Yeah.
Wait, let him.
I know,
I'm
but
trying to land, but you guys,
I'm getting it, but
okay. I'm trying to finish.
All right.
I'm basically trying to say is the difference between her changing the plan and them changing the plan. When the guy Clayton changes the plan, she's a part of it. If you don't get what I'm saying, like she's in
the thick of it.
She's in middle. He's supposed to be an abusive person. She's gotten to a point where, yo, we can't be doing this thing because everything is not checking out. Yeah. Remember, Clayton shows up to the store and grabs her, meaning for Clayton's plan to work, he has to actually involve her in the plan. You get what I'm saying? Physically, they have to be together, is what I'm saying. When she's changing the plan, it's just her. You guys get?
I get what you're saying, but now here's what I have to say. I get what you're saying.
I'm confused.
I get what you're saying.
Every aspect is all right. That's what I'm just trying to say. He physically put her in his plan.
I get what you're trying. I get what you're trying to say.
She didn't physically put them in her plan.
You're right.
But she did though.
Physically. You're
right. No, physically. I'm gonna answer that. I'm talking about physically.
How?
Because
she's sleeping with him. How they physically involved?
Because they put him in a situation where at that poultry slam, he physically made him pull up and made her embarrassed in front of everybody.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when she was trying to cut it. There was a point where she was trying to end it. She was trying to end it.
Yeah.
I'm saying at that portion of the plan, Clay wanted to continue, and for that plan to work, he has to physically.
That's true. That's
why I'm saying there's a difference. The thing why she got freaked out, the thing that you don't understand why I feel bad for her is because Clinton in the bookstore, he wasn't supposed to pull up. When he pulled up, she was like, "Yo, get out! You're not supposed to be here." He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna make a scene," and he literally just physically grabbed her.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Wait, listen. Yeah. When he grabbed a lot of girls, when you grab them like that, they don't know. That's one of the scariest things.
For sure.
She literally got scared as hell.
She got bruised too.
Yeah, and she got bruised up. That's why they kept trying to show you like, yo, he physically brought her in his plan. That's what I'm basically trying to say. That's the difference where in her plan, they're a part of it, but she didn't grab, like, he literally grabbed her and, yo, you're in my plan. Look. Wait, he's looking, he's looking. I'm saying he literally grabbed her. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference where her is like, yo, I'm gonna just go sleep with him. I'm not grabbing you.
That's her fault, though.
No,
because once you create that identity, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I'm saying it's like now I gotta sell that thing that you made me.
I'm saying there's a difference.
Yeah,
I can have a plan. As I said, I can have a plan and I can go do something. I don't have to physically grab you. And Clayton's plan, he physically grabbed her in his plan. So that's why, to make Joe get more violent. In her mind, she didn't want Joe to look violent. Clayton was physically turning it up to make it feel violent. Because at the end of the point is, she knew, like, yo, Joe might just kill you just because he loves me. That's what she's thinking now. He's like, yo, chill out. Yeah. He might, like, I don't, and Clayton's like, yo, no, there's no more chilling out. I want him to turn up. That's why I think it's Clayton's fault, because at that end, she was good. She knew she messed up, but she been trying to be out. That's why I'm like, I give it to her, because at the end of the day, I went undercover, but at the end of the day, I didn't make you go undercover, and I'm good being undercover doing this. And y'all telling me to continue when y'all didn't even want me to do it. That's why I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, she was good, and they physically made her do it.
Yo, okay, so I get what you're saying, Rob, right? And the reason why, getting back to that, based off of the point that you said, right? The reason why I don't feel bad for her in the situation, yes. First of all, I can't justify anything that Clayton did. He did wild out in that situation, especially when she told him not to come to the bookstore within the plan. I think they were still doing, she told him don't come to the bookstore, which was like, yo, we're gonna revert from this a little bit, right? However, the reason why I still don't, even with that explanation, the reason why I still don't feel bad for her is because you have to understand, if I'm Clayton, right? Not justifying anything that he did, which is wrong. My dad falsely went to jail for apparently murdering somebody, right? I'm getting threats because he also pointed out that he was getting threats from his family, and he had to change his name. And he's going through a lot of stuff, right? My thing is, once you do something as drastic as Bronte did, to where you actually get close to him, right? He's in his mind like, yo, you made my life a living hell. I don't give it, because you're this close. Hold on, wait, listen, let me finish. Because you're this close, I really don't give a damn about what you're going to tell me. I'm crashing out because, yo, my family has been getting threatened. My dad is in jail. I believe he got falsely accused for this thing. He's not thinking straight. And if she never did that, he would have never been put in that situation he would have never put himself in that situation to begin with. Had she never broke into the dude's store on, like, sporadically and went against the plan instead of going with what they did to begin with. Like I said, not justifying anything that Clayton did, because what Clayton did was he crashed out, right? However, like, where his mind's at, I kind of get, like, how he got to that point.
No,
like,
he's crazy, bro.
No, he is crazy. Absolutely.
Let me go now. There's no getting it, bro. Because the thing y'all understand, listen to what y'all saying. One girl just dated a guy who supposedly is a killer. That is legally good. One guy wants to falsely make a guy think the girl he likes, he's beating her up and physically abusing her. Which one sounds crazy? Like,
she created that narrative. No, but she created the identity, though, bro. She created, but he didn't. You say he. She created the identity of him being the ex-boyfriend that's aggressive.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? So then he just started going into that identity. That was never their plan, bro. That's what I'm saying. That was never their plan, bro.
Listen. All right. It's his fault, because the thing that I don't understand, even when the cop, he made a freaking fake Instagram story. Him being abusive was to the point where Joe could see him and not fight him. He took it to the level.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I go. Okay, I'm not done. I'm landing. You just cut me off. That wasn't the end of the point. Can I go? Or you want to go? All right, back to what I was saying. There is a difference, bro. Between when if I'm pushing a narrative, the thing that y'all saying is she started it, but it was at a 2 level, meaning Joe knew it and he wasn't gonna hit the dude. The dude provoked it, is what I'm saying, to a whole new level. And I'm saying that's on you. She didn't make it. She told him to stop. You can't tell me, if me and you are doing the plan, I'm like, all right, yo, chill out, and you keep going, that's your fault. I literally looking at you and telling you to stop, and you physically put me in it. I told you to stop. You literally grabbed me and put it in it.
The only thing that I'm gonna say is that I feel like they're both in the wrong, obviously, right? Because Clayton,
yes.
Clayton,
that's why they both are.
Yeah.
Clayton, that's my point. Clayton is. That's what I was saying. They both had fault, and Clayton got himself killed.
But basically,
Clayton literally pushed the narrative and got Joe crazy. Well, I know he's a killer, and I'm pushing the killer.
Yeah, I agree with you. I said that in the episode.
That's why I said it's his fault. I thought that's his fault why he got killed. That's not Bronte's fault. Bronte wanted to be out, and he physically grabbed her and put her in it. That's what I'm trying to say. She could have started it, but in the middle of it, she was good, and they were physically forcing her to go with it, bro. He literally grabbed her and bruised her up. That's what I'm trying to say. He went crazy, and then the crazy part at the end, what did he say? This ain't your story, this is my... No, this is Justice. There's none of y'all stories. Y'all both crazy. That's why, when he even said that, that's why I'm like, he lost it way before he even met her. He's had this whole thing going on. He's tapped, bro. Your dad's killer grabs you in the store and you don't do nothing? He's crazy, bro. It's not her. He's crazy, bro.
I mean, you already said what I was like. You just said it. Like, she started. That's my whole thing. She started.
My point was,
he took it to a whole nother level. Yeah, I agree with that.
I said it was his fault. And then people kept asking, why do you feel bad for her? And I literally said, because he physically grabbed her and put her into his plan. When she had, at that point, she had no choice.
In terms of you're saying Clayton forced her into the plan of I'm gonna make him violent so to prove that he's a killer.
Yeah.
By grabbing her. He did do that, yeah. But I also feel like Bronte, and she knew that, well, they both speculating that he's a killer, right? So yes, Clayton is speculating that he is very violent, so let me make him lash out and make him violent. And then Bronte in the same breath is speculating that he kills the ones that he loves, let me make him fall in love.
But one person is baiting the other person to get hurt. That's what he grabbed her.
Yeah.
He baited her.
That's why it won't work for what the original plan was.
But I'm saying that's the difference.
Yeah.
I'm saying Clayton is physically putting her in harm's way, and she's not. She's just sleeping with a guy. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a difference.
But she's putting herself in harm's way if she's speculating
that
she
could put herself.
Kill her.
Now you're right. She could put herself. I'm saying he's putting her. There's a difference.
I feel you.
She's not putting him to get hurt. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I could put myself. That's why I said I could. The whole basketball, I said I could do it to myself, and if I get fouled out, I am out. Yeah. But if I'm getting me and you, or I'm getting you fouled out, when I don't even want to get fouled out, that's when he literally tried to bait. He said, "Yo, I know there was a chance you could have got killed." Like that's why I said there's a difference.
Yeah, that's my issue.
I agree.
There was a plan.
I'm not trying to get you killed.
No. That's what I'm saying. My plan is there was a plan. They had a plan that nobody would get fouled out. That's what I'm upset about. That's my only thing, bro.
No.
What?
But I'm not, because her plan was never going to get them killed. That's my point. That plan
I get it, but they had a plan that didn't involve her even getting
That's the whole
risk.
point I'm trying to say, bro.
But she was still at risk, though.
Bro, but Pat, I could put I'm a grown man.
I know, Rob. I said there was one plan that doesn't even involve you getting risk out there. That's
I'm
all
saying there's a difference. I know that, but I'm saying there's a difference between if I put myself at risk or if I put Evan at risk.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
So you
think, all right, Rob.
You don't,
because I'm like, I wouldn't want that plan. That's all I'm saying, bro.
What I'm trying to land is if I want to put myself at risk, all I'm trying to say is she's a grown-ass woman. She can do that. That's not. If you put in me in, there's a difference, bro. You can't say it's my fault. I can put myself in anything. I'm a grown-ass man. She's a grown-ass woman.
So you wouldn't fight against that? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo, but Pat, you're a grown-ass man. You can draw, don't you? When we yell stuff, you're a grown-ass man. You're not getting in it. You can do whatever you want to yourself. But when you're putting someone else, that's what I'm saying. There's a huge difference.
But here's my question. Yo, Rob.
Myself than me.
Yo, Rob.
Just saying, Rob.
But Jerry,
if it's my father that got murdered, my guy, I have more right, bro.
You're gonna put my life because your dad got murdered?
But no, that's my point. He's not doing that.
He did.
His initial plan wasn't, Rob. But his initial plan wasn't.
He did. When I said stop.
His initial plan wasn't, though.
Pat, I'm not arguing that. But I said stop. And
I agree with that one.
Pat,
but you're overlooking the initial part.
I already said you're right, but I said stop. And when I said stop, you put my life to
and I agree with that. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So what are we arguing about? I know.
Yeah, because you're saying,
I know what happened.
You're saying, yo, if I want to get myself fouled out, then I want to do that. And I'm saying that, like, yo, bro, if there's an option that you don't have to do that, then
I'm looking at the whole thing. You keep looking at the beginning. I'm looking at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Yes, but then after that part, I said I'm good already.
Yeah.
When I said I'm good, you put me in physical harm's way. There's Pat through the beginning. I can say whatever I said. Stop. Yo,
I don't get how you forget the beginning. Retrospectively,
I'm gonna make it a bit clear. When you're making out with a girl, if I'm making out with a girl in the beginning, she says yes. When she says stop, I'm gonna stop. It don't matter what she said in the beginning, Pat. If in the middle she says stop, You stop. You don't keep going. That's what I'm trying to say. She said stop. I don't want to keep going, and they made her keep going.
Rob,
there's a difference, bro.
But Rob,
when I say stop, stop.
Rob, devil's advocate.
Say stop, bro.
Rob, devil's advocate, right? Say you were Clayton in this situation, right? Say you're Clayton. So you have the wants and needs of Clayton in this situation. Because my only thing is this. Let me start this off by saying they're both wrong in their own ways. I think they're both crazy, equally crazy. They both have their flaws. What I would say is like, to your aspect of a team, right? We're a team. We say, yo, we're gonna go play a 2-3. Yo, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play triangle offense. You take the ball, you just chuck in that joint. Yeah, you can do that, but you're fucking the team. So wait, let me just finish. And then you got it.
I get that. But I'm injuring you. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I'm doing to you, your arm is getting broken. You could get shot. You could literally die. There's a difference,
but here's the thing. If we would have followed the initial game plan,
yo, that's fine. You're right, Pat. You're right, Evan. But I'm saying me not following.
But that's why I don't feel bad for her. That's what I'm saying.
That's cool. But I'm saying me not following the initial game plan is not physically going to get you killed or harmed.
But it could have a whole game plan.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that. I agree. Okay. I'm gonna say it again. Her not following the initial game plan.
I'm with you with the physical.
I said I get the beginning, guys. I get you. That's what I'm like. Y'all not moving on.
But I think no. But I think that's the whole thing.
We're talking about the root of the problem is the whole thing, bro.
But you're forgetting that. I'm talking about the middle. At the end of the day, the root of the problem, I already said it. She messed up by keep going, but she said stop. I don't get what I already.
Because you're eradicating the first when there's a big thing to do. Well, why is an issue, bro?
And I acknowledge that. I don't get what you want me to say.
No, because Rob. So at this point, then you feel that way, and we feel this way. That's all.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, you're not getting there. I acknowledged it 100 times for you. Listen,
but you still think you feel bad for her.
You cut me up. Stop cutting me up. I'm going to say it again for you guys. Yes, in the beginning, again. Yes, she was the one that made the plan go. She did not follow through. I get it. Now, part 2, what happened after that? When the plan kept going and everyone's involved, I got good and I said stop.
But part 1 includes part 3.
Yes.
Part one
is why I don't feel bad for her.
You can't say I messed up here and it doesn't matter to here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel bad for her.
It's indicative of here.
That's not what I'm saying, though. All of it plays a part. I'm saying the difference
we're not saying
the difference is, though, a part of the plan is just me dating a killer. Your part of the plan is baiting me and trying to get me killed. That's all there's a difference.
But we're also baiting as well, though.
We're both wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's what y'all want me to say. I said that.
Yeah.
They're both wrong. But one physically harms someone and one doesn't. So that's why I think one is worse than the other, because she could do whatever she wants with herself. She could date whoever she wants, but you can't bait her. You can't tell her to stay here when you know the dude's gonna kill. He even say, "Yo,
actually, I would actually, you know what's crazy?
Told the cops. She told the cops
I would actually combat your physical aspect now too, though, because if you never went and physically dated this man, we would have never physically been together for him to murder me. So technically, you started this thing.
She's a grown woman. She can date whoever she wants.
But we had a
plan. I don't want her to be involved with him. You can't force her to do it, guys. I don't know what
but
you're
not doing. That's a plan, though. I don't get it,
though. You want.
I'm trying to beat the Warriors, but then you make a whole new plan that we can lose now.
Yes, and I said no. I said no. She's a grown woman. She can say no, bro. I don't get what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, she's still putting him in physical. You're right. She can say no. Nobody says she can't say no.
She didn't put him in physical. She never.
Yes, she did. We weren't even supposed to be near him.
You know what? She never did, because when they first met in the Poetry Slam, Joe never touched him. There was never a physical harm. That's when she brought him in, and there was no Joe was gonna hit him. When he showed up on his own at the bookstore,
it could have happened
at the Poetry Slam. You don't remember he had to hold himself back?
Yeah, because you made him mad villainous by doing what he did on the
I'm saying when it was her plan. No, he wasn't. When he went there, no one got hurt. Literally,
but they could have got physical though.
But it didn't.
It could have though, because you're saying that it could have been put on way. My boy bashed him on the whole in front of everybody right there. Joe being a killer, it could have been prompted that he could have attacked him.
But you know why he did it?
That's what I'm saying, though.
You know why he did it? They weren't that romantic yet. They did not build up to that level yet. That's why she didn't put him in harm's way. Because even when he did that, her and Joe weren't close enough for him to act up. I'm saying, so you guys keep saying it could have, but it didn't though. When he did his portion of the plan, he physically grabbed her, and then Joe came and then pushed him. That's when it's his plan, and that got physical.
Can I?
Your plan, it could have, but it didn't, though. It didn't.
Can I ask you
can't
something?
sit there and be like, I could have got shot, but I didn't. When I went there, I didn't get shot though. You can't be like, could have. Like I said, 100 things could have happened. But what happened for either or? One got physically hurt, didn't, and one did.
Let me ask you
That's the difference between y'all playing. At the end of the day, anyone can say no during any. I don't matter what the hell I said in the beginning. In the middle, the end, I can say no, and you can't force me to keep going.
Can I ask you something?
That's what I'm saying, right?
Can I ask you something?
If you don't agree with that, cool.
Because I do agree with what you're saying, but this is my question to you. Now, if you are, let's say you're Clayton in this situation, right? And or even the outside looking in, you guys are looking at Clayton, right? He tells you exactly why he's doing everything he's doing to get Joe, right? Shorty gets this deep in. Nobody's saying that she can't. Yeah, she can do whatever she wants with him physically. You know what I'm saying, right? However, she gets so deep in that it's like we almost have him. Do you honestly? Are you surprised? Would you be surprised if he crashes out? If you go against
I'll be surprised if he grabs her. Yes, if he physically grabs her and gets her. Yes, okay. I am. I don't get why you're doing that. Don't physically get her involved if she don't want to. That's why I keep trying to. I don't get that part.
The only thing, Rob, I would say I do agree with you on the fact that in a way, yeah, like she did her part of the plan. Whether it was this plan or that plan was way riskier than everybody else's, especially physically. But I would say that him getting involved physically did put himself in danger the same way it did hers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like him grabbing her, the only person he was gonna lash out on.
That's not the only part though. He grabbed her, but then remember he tried to tell her to stay with Joe when she didn't. Remember she told the cops, she was like, "Yo, he wanted me to stay knowing that he kills women, and he was trying to see if Joe would kill me based on his theory in that moment. I wasn't trying to stay." That's another part. That's two things.
You're saying
no.
That's what happened. Play
That's right. He's talking about the beachfront part.
Yeah, he said that he wanted her to. He said that
it was that.
It was a bait. Because he made that. You're right. Because remember, like even Bronte.
I'm talking about that part.
Bronte went to him. She was like, "Wait, so you're telling me that like I could have got killed?" He said, "Yeah, but you didn't."
Yeah, he said that. That's why I'm saying she never said to him, "Yo, my fault. You could have got killed." Clayton, but you didn't. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference. At the end of the day, I could put myself in any harm. She's a grown woman. She can put herself in any harm's way. I can't put you in any harm's way without your choice. That's messed up. That's what I'm saying.
You're right, but I could be frustrated that you messed up my plan with my dad.
You're right. I agree with that, but I can't physically force you in. That's what I'm saying.
I get you. I don't. You're right.
And I can see, and I'll be heated about Clayton too, because I already know you was sleeping with him. So now when I asked you to get the DNA, you don't want to.
Because this is our plan from the jump. Like,
exactly.
So like I can understand. Basically, they're both crazy.
Yeah, and remember my main thing is they're dumb. Yeah. Because why would you think a girl could go undercover that doesn't know how to go undercover? Clayton's surprised that she fell in love because she was in her train undercover cop. That's something else I wanted to tell you.
But
that's why they didn't want that plan. That's why they didn't want that plan, Rob.
No, that's why they
He never wanted that plan, Rob.
Why you keep forcing her to keep going with it? You're right.
It stopped.
We'll change your mind. We'll change your mind.
Now
answer my question.
Yo,
now, based on the
you
first
realize
thing,
they stopped,
what
right?
changed his mind? Why did he want to keep going?
When she started sleeping?
Bro, it was 2 months in.
She's a grown woman. I can't tell her what to do.
She
gonna keep telling me.
Listen to what you said. You said he wanted to continue after she did what?
She slept with him.
So is he a pimp now? That's what y'all telling me.
But she made that
because
decision,
bro. Listen to what you said, Joel. Because he slept
with him,
that's when you said, I want to have control of what you do.
Oh my God.
That's literally a pimp hat. Joel, that's not literally a pimp.
That's pimping, but it makes sense why at that point you would have asked, let's do this plan.
I'm being logical in the whole scenario. Everything I see, I'm not cutting corners for a show. If we're going to be logical on one part, let's be logical with everything. Because he started sleeping, he has control to be like, yo, I want to tell you what to do now. Is he a pimp?
No,
but
crazy.
That's crazy.
That blows my mind. Wait. I said that already. I said that too. The only difference between me and you is that you said that you feel bad for it. I don't. That's it.
A podcast.
He said the whole thing started by Jerry asking me, Rob, why don't you feel bad for her? That's literally, and I explained it. That's all I was doing.
The only reason why I even said what I said about him staying, I do remember he did want her to stay, but I don't think she wanted to leave because I remember what she called her friend, the other friend, and she was like, yo, don't come here. I got this, right? Like, so she didn't make it seem like at any point in time that she wanted to leave. She didn't want them to come. Yeah, no. She didn't want to come, but she wasn't trying to dip.
And then what did they do? They still came.
They still came.
You know why?
Yeah, but she wasn't trying to dip.
I can tell you whatever, but Joel, that's what I'm trying to say. You can't be mad at her. I could do, and then what? At the end of the day,
the quote in this episode.
But that's why I feel bad for her.
Is he a pimp?
Is he? You told me when he slept on it, that's when he changed his mind and wanted to tell what to do.
Yeah, at that point, I said he was wilding. That mid portion, once he went to the bookstore,
when he came
back
my point is one is wilding more than the other. Even
that's
if
a fact.
Even if it's 99 and 98 is what y'all saying the difference is.
I agree.
There's a difference. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if it's even 98.5 and 98.
I ain't gonna lie.
There's a difference.
I'm putting
I would have never argued this without
crazy. We can agree to disagree. But like,
my thing, I said what I said because I realized that's what, like, I think that's a discommunication because I'm saying there's a difference and y'all must think I'm saying it's like 10.
Wait, you think he's crazier than her?
Crazier than her?
You think he's crazier than her?
Clayton's crazier than her?
Yes.
Nah, that mid portion, no, he did wild out more though. He did wild out more.
I think Peyton's craziness is more justified than like what he's doing is more justified.
You know why?
That's true though. That's true too though.
You're telling me girls fall in love with killers all the time.
That's crazy.
Yes, I see that all the time. You didn't let me finish. Now can I land? That's something I see all the time. What I don't see is if someone that killed someone's dad pins them up on a wall and they want to continue with a plan. That's what I never seen. That's why I think one is crazier than the other. Because one, I see girls, gangster dudes, they love that thrill. That's a normal thing. What he did, that's not, I don't see. So nobody's grabbing
that landing was like an 8.
Wait.
That landing was like,
I think we're forgetting that. I think we're forgetting because let me say something.
I'm not what he's saying. Hold on. So you tell me you don't know girls that go out with do that cold bodies?
Yo, Rob, that's not what I'm talking about. It's the fact that, bro, they're actually right on who they thought it was. So she's crazy. Yo, Rob, let me finish. Oh my gosh, Rob.
Have we seen?
No, we're talking about who's crazier than sequence.
No. He asked which one.
That's not what he's talking about.
No, and then what did I bring up? I said, which one have we seen? And I'm asking y'all. Have you? That's why I said to you. Have you seen a girl go out with a gangster dude? That's what I'm asking you. What have you
Rob,
seen?
you gotta put every context into this. So if we're gonna do that, you gotta put the.
I'm just telling you why it's different. Why I think.
But Rob, you've never seen a situation what was happening with this girl Louise.
Yeah, but I don't get it.
We never seen that.
Hold up.
So the same thing with this whole thing,
I don't
bro.
get it. Joel literally looked at me and said, "Yo, you think thing is crazier," and I'm literally just explaining to you why. That's all I'm doing, explain to you why I think that. I'm not trying to convince you. He literally asked me.
I know that, Rob.
So I'm trying to explain. Let me explain why I think. You can't change why I think.
No, but you already did it, and I said, "Yo, Rob, all I critique
was that." Jumped in.
No, Rob, you stopped because you know why you stopped? Because I said, "Rob, I think the landing was an 8."
I don't think y'all know what y'all.
That's exactly what happened.
Noel said something. I would say something. You said something that Jerry was gonna, and I didn't know what you said. I said, "Yo, I'm trying to respond to people." And Jerry literally said, "Yo, let me respond to what he said," because you cut me off, and I'm like, "What did he say?"
I didn't. Yo, Rob, you finished, and I said, "Hey, yo,
Jerry,
Rob, you know why?"
You trying to tell me something, and
because you was your rebuttal to me, Rob, and then you started. Jerry was starting to talk. That's exactly what happened. Because you said, because I said, "Yo, the landing was an 8," and then Jerry started talking, and you want to rebuttal to me, bro. That's exactly what happened, bro.
The landing was an 8.
That's it.
The landing was an 8. You want that's where the landing was an 8.
Can I
just finish what I was gonna say? You want to say landing was an 8 because I don't know what you say. The whole split. What did you just say right now? You just said I wanted to say the landing was an 8.
That's not what I said.
The landing was an 8.
That's not what I said. That's how you know you don't listen. That's how you know you don't listen. That's how you know you don't listen, bro. That's how you know you don't listen, bro.
Now you want to know why I think one is crazier than the other? Why? I say it for the third time.
Hold on, wait.
Exactly, Rob. Because you said it already. Because you said it already, bro.
Why are you turning up?
Rob, I'm being animated, Rob. Relax.
Stop, and I stop for him. Then Pat jumps in.
So Rob, you've been doing this whole time, Rob. You've been cutting him off. So I can be animated and do that, bro.
I don't think y'all get it. When 4 people are debating you, literally, Evan says something. Then Joel says something. Then right now, Jerry literally said something. Then you just started yelling. I couldn't even hear what you were saying. I have 4 people yelling at me. So the reason why my energy is loud because I'm trying to talk to 4 people. You're trying to talk to one person that 4 people are trying to talk to, and you're yelling on top of 4 people. I had 4 people yelling at me. So I don't even know why you're turning up like that, bro.
Actually, if you watch it, I would have turned up. It was a joke to the camera. It was a joke to the camera, Rob. It was a joke to the camera, Rob.
Finally say what he's gonna say to me.
This kid's hilarious.
Finally say what you can say to me, Pat.
Oh yeah, let him.
Without yelling.
Because he been trying to tell you that for an hour now.
He cut you off again. He not cut you off 2 times. Why am I?
All I wanted to say.
What do you want to say, Jerry?
All I just wanted to say was, I guess we could agree to disagree because I can look at I see why his is way more justified because that ruined his life. It's not even just about his dad being jailed. The fact that you have to switch your name because your dad got framed for murder, that, like, to me, his crash out, granted, I don't like the way that he approached certain things, you know? Like, but his crash out, to me, is more justified because it's like, you literally, her friend died. Her life wasn't ruined by that. Her friend died. His whole entire life was ruined because of Joe Goldberg. Because of Joe Goldberg pinning a murder on his dad, which is why I understand his crash out more.
No, you're right. You're right here. No. But you're right, but you're wrong in one point. Crazy and justified, two different things. Just to let you know that. They're two different things. If you ask me which one was more justifiable, clearly if he killed your dad. That's not, I said crazy. So you get what I'm saying? There's a clear difference. So that's what I'm saying. I never said it wasn't justifiable. So I never said that.
No, but I think
it's a variable though. That works into each other though.
No. I think he's justified for wanting to attack Joe. Yeah. I don't think she's justifiable for wanting to attack Joe. I think he's crazy because he never wanted to stop the plane. That's why I think he's crazy. Yes, there's a difference for Robbie. If in not your mind, but in my mind, that's how I look at it.
But I would understand why he wouldn't want to stop the plane versus her wanting to stop the plane. I get it. I get it too, but the way he wanted to do the plane journey. It's not about him if he wanted to kill the dude, just go and shoot him and stab him, I would get it. He was trying to do extra. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. If I would understand, just go kill him, bro. Just go stab him. Go when he pulled you up. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say now? Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. There's a difference.
Look at that, Joe Gold murder. I see you.
We see you.
I like that. The dad hat's not working no more.
Yeah.
He's cooked.
I think our best strategy is wait for the heat on you to die down, then make our appeal.
He didn't know that.
Yeah.
What the hell he brought to?
Cool. And eventually, you'll be reunited with your son. How long is eventually? A few months.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have to see him.
Bro, chill, bro.
I've secured an apartment in the West Village that Joe doesn't know about.
Exactly.
You and Albie could take Henry there, not for long.
She's riding for right now, so she don't die.
She's a ride so I don't die.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, how's she not ride or die if he's taking care of her son? She's actually thinking in best interest for Joe. Joe's crazy, bro.
She put that blindfold on and she lost her damn mind.
She said, "This is all my fault."
Yeah, bro.
God damn, shorty.
You're the obvious choice to be the face of the biz.
She ain't doing that.
We're supposed to throw away the last 3
You
years.
see what I'm saying, guys? It ain't over, guys. This is pure pressure.
Yeah, right now it's like, yo, guys, I'm actually done with this.
She said no?
Yeah. That's all she needs to do. Just tell him no.
Oh, she said
no.
That. She said that already, guys. You don't be listening.
Can you give Henry this book for him?
Okay, there you go.
No.
Because he's going to put words in it that get Henry to... Oh.
He put a camera in the book.
You think so?
Yeah, she's tapped, though.
Black people put a camera in the book.
Show you, bro.
Yeah.
He's tracking it, because remember Teddy's supposed to take
but I ain't lying. That's not believable, bro.
What is wrong?
I just watched my friend get murdered. That's a joke. I would just say that. Like,
are you kidding me? Yeah, she's like, he got your ass.
Ah!
Fucked us, didn't you? What exactly did you tell the police?
Yeah, self-defense.
Yeah.
What could have happened to me?
That is true. And that's a reasonable reason to be mad.
From Clayton, you were not there.
She's in too deep.
No, but they clearly don't know that because they just said a regular person. Yeah. What do you think would happen, dumbass? It's like...
Joe made you kill your sister, Maddie. Joe doesn't want to help you.
She's talking about the fact that, like, yo, I thought I was going to have the life of being with Gretchen and stuff like that. So that's what she's saying. She just wants that. That's what it is.
Yeah, but she said, like, Joe promised me. That's what I, like, as if he was actually supposed to hold on to that promise.
Oh, I didn't take it as that. I'm not going to hold you. That's crazy.
Bro. Oh, my
Bro,
gosh.
me being
Yo,
me, I'm
this
like,
makes me,
like,
frustrated.
And we're not going to be waiting.
Ah!
Joe, don't do this.
Nah, he's tired.
He's tired. I'm not doing this with a killer.
Yeah, what? I'll even let him see his son call the cops.
Damn sure.
Yo.
Go upstairs and get the dude from outside.
Damn, Teddy! Bro, Teddy's from Harlem. Oh, damn.
Yeah, Teddy's
damn.
Nah, Teddy's wild.
Oh, no. That
Nah,
kid
what the
really
hell?
looks like Joe,
Yeah,
bro.
he really does.
You know what? This is okay. Eddie and I were just playing a little game.
This is stressing me out, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Go. It's okay. It's okay. Time to go. It's okay. Please don't do this. It's all right.
Bro, that's his son in real life, bro. He looks just like him, bro. How'd they find this kid?
Why are they doing that to Dad? That might be.
Yo, nah, he's screwed though. They're gonna put Henry in a whole nother thing though.
Mm-hmm.
Like he might never see Henry again after that.
What the fuck is this?
Wow.
Yes, you guys go talk, dumbasses. You see? What did he call them? What I called them?
Scooby Squad?
I told you, just like some Scooby Doo shit. I said that.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for these meddling kids.
Wow,
Joe Goldberg is a serial killer. Candace Stone.
No, this is not happening.
I remember her.
I forgot all about her.
What the fuck?
all of that stuff should have been like someone should have been tweeted all this stuff out. Like this is the realistic part.
Cause now he's trending and now everybody's looking into it.
I spent so many years watching the charmed life that our father gave you all. I was so jealous, so angry. I don't want to be a part of this family. I can see that.
Yeah, but he's black.
I feel him.
ASAP, get me out of here.
Oh my goodness, loves mom.
Wow.
Wow, so all the people from the past is gonna be popping up.
General Taylor.
Oh, Paco.
Wow. That's hilarious.
No, don't share the incriminating part. Joe literally saved us. Shut the fuck up, Paco.
We're guessing this kid is talking about Roddy Baker, who's a probation officer in New York City, who has been a missing person since 2019.
Oh my god!
But didn't Paco kill him and then he helped him save the body or something?
Oh,
like
man.
that?
You fucked my chances of getting Henry back.
Yeah, you'll never see Henry again, bro.
Rotti's gonna pull up on him, bro.
I know a way to fix this.
Like two
Oh,
people.
Oh!
I got dirt on you, doggy.
Help me, though. I'll destroy that video.
Yeah. You gotta be one dumb sister to believe that.
She
Oh,
dumb,
yeah.
bro. She's
Nah,
dumb as hell.
Nah, you gotta also remember she liked him. In the beginning, I think they showed us. Remember, she always had
Used
a
to call
thing
him
for
boo-boo or whatever?
Yeah, she always. I think she actually likes him, bro.
Yo, Bronte, just go see Joe. I
think that's what she's doing.
Yo, she look crazy, yo.
She looks strong out, bro.
Yo.
What the hell?
He's about to do that interview with that girl.
Oh, yep.
Millions of people get their opinions from this. I'm doomed.
Make no mistake.
Maybe it won't go bad.
As far as I can tell, like from what all of her friends was saying online, Bronte Louise was conspiring with a group of true crime obsessed
Vigilantes, I told you.
Yo, oh my God, Evan. Her heart's broken, Evan. She's gonna finally write to him. That's how you feel? Yo, she's a girl, guys. I could, like...
She sent him one message and said, I'm going back to Ohio. Holy Jesus.
600K watching.
She got top of the line.
This might not work in his favor.
Oh, this is the trauma. They used to leave me in there.
Look, she's having withdrawals. Not withdrawals,
flashbacks.
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD.
She's an idiot.
Look at the chat.
Oh.
Look at the chat.
I said, no, books don't need a cage.
We had a complicated relationship.
Bro, he sounds like a serial killer.
So I looked at her. Keep it together.
Don't cry.
Just speak. Say anything.
He's about to cry!
Sorry. Sometimes you're locked in here for days.
Look at that.
He can't control himself. By the way, they have great service. They're in here
Yeah,
in the
that's what I was
cage.
gonna say.
My boy had an emotional breakdown here. can say, wait, hold
For
on.
what it was worth, I told the police the truth.
Now he can say that.
He gonna get it together now.
Wait.
Nah, he believes it now. Yeah.
Wasn't all a lie.
Look at
He said, wait, I still got it like that?
Oh, damn it.
But she did, though.
You asked me if I was in love.
Yo, my boy said, I love that girl.
Kind of felt bad for him.
Huh? For him?
That's what they said. I'm reading the
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Look at the chat.
Somebody said Bronte. That's a weird name.
Yeah.
But even like think about like you watching this online.
Preach about that. Nah, they're rocking with him, bro.
Somebody said, yeah, I don't know how I feel about
If
this.
I watch this live, I ain't gonna lie, I might believe it. That's the reason why I'm saying if I never seen him and
Somebody
he
put
cried like that. He said he was in the cage, and first time I'm like, yeah, I feel bad for you.
Yo, Joe Goldberg cooking up for
I saved her because I love her.
Can't blame him for fighting for love.
Dude's a superhero. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm in love now. I think he put up 1 million.
She even kind of believed. Look at the.
Look at that. They're like, wow, how was my man thought about me like that?
Even Maddie's kind of like, damn.
And why? Because girls like that. I mean,
Yeah.
girls like love stories with bad boys, Evan.
I thought he was John Mayer's evil
Saw
twin.
that. I saw that so quick.
Cardi B.
This girl catfished a guy into murdering someone for her.
It's the red pill. They're making fun of.
These hypocritical girls with their whiny, toxic masculinity bullshit, they accuse men of being violent, right? Till they need one of us to go kick the shit out of some other guy for them.
You know what's crazy? And that's what his wife was. Yeah, that's what his wife did. That's what they did. Like her looking bad makes him look like a hero.
So I won't look too crazy.
They finna grab her up.
Cause somebody's talking.
They finna grab her up, bro.
Oh!
You know what's crazy though?
These dudes is wildin'.
Yo, when Joe Goldberg could fight?
Oh, nah,
No,
he can't fight.
No.
That dude's like, wait, no, I actually respect you. Oh, is he about to meet up with Dr. Nikki?
Nah, the girl that they framed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot all about you.
We're gonna take Joe Goldberg.
No, like, did she put the chloroform?
No, I think after season 1, this is my favorite season, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This season has been amazing, bro.
Yeah, see, she's
Oh, he handcuffed her to the bed.
Man, what?
He handcuffed her to the bed.
I get why you say that, Wells, because it's mad entertaining. Like, the shock value of the craziness that they've done this season is like...
Nah, I feel you,
I
but
told
like,
you.
I'm telling you what, this is recency bias, bro. Yep, like that love, like autumn seasons.
Nah, like I know for sure it's definitely better than last season because last season.
Last season I didn't like last.
Yeah, I didn't like last season.
I like
season was.
I love
fire.
love season too.
That's what I was like.
Which
that
love
was,
season? The second season? Or the third
Probably
season?
the first one. No, the second season.
Yeah, the second season.
That's
I'm
when they lived together,
saying he
right?
got into his bag really with love because that's even I think the General Tango too, right?
No,
Yeah,
that Tango
season
was like.
that was season 2.
But he met love in season 2.
Oh, I'm about to say, I'm like,
Yeah.
season 2 definitely met love. And then love, the 3 was a continuation when they're actually mixed
together.
with it. Yeah.
No, that's why I think I think this is up there, but
Nah, this season's great, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, I say I feel Wells. I can see why he says that. I don't agree.
I'm really telling you, because the thing is, I went back and looked how long these shows came out. That's why I'm like, yo, Beck's mad or like it's mad long ago when we watched this, bro. We watched a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, it's recency bias. Like
that's good then, because I know like for sure it's at least top 3 for me now. I really enjoy.
You're right about the last season though. So
Yeah,
I think that's
100%.
what you're saying because I'm saying those seasons with love are so like they're like good 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
bro. We
yeah.
watched it. So
Yeah, this man Joe
we
is.
were in our 20s when we were watching that show. Put it like that.
100%, bro.
This man Joe is on some stuff right now, bro. My boy, once he found out Bronte might actually love him, bro. Oh, that man outside, man.
I'll give this dude as an actor, he is outstanding.
Yeah.
Because the change of emotions was crazy. Like you literally seen his face lighten up. Like, yeah, she's feeling me. Yeah, it felt like remember the Spider-Man. What was it, 2 or 3? Where he starts feeling himself. He's walking down the block. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's Joe Goldberg right there.
You know
bro.
what? He's such a great actor, and I can't like imagine being on set with him because I know like for people that are new, they probably were shook because, like, for what I've heard with actors, like, the temperament change that they have is, like, throughout the whole time they're on set. Even when they say cut, it's still like, yo, I'm in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'd love to know what he does to go about preparing for this role every season. Because even the thing, like, I heard about the thing that, what's the Punisher's name? John Bernthal?
John Bernthal.
Correct.
Yeah, like, the things that he did to get him ready for the Punisher role, and I'm like, that's tapped. Like,
not everybody does that,
like,
like method acting.
And I'm just like...
Yeah, some people actually avoid method acting because of the effect it has on
and, like, even Elton, right? Because he's a direct... He was explaining what he wanted somebody to do to get ready for the role. And then he told me, like, the outcome of it, and I was like, that's actually kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he was like, yo, we brought him on set. He was supposed to act like this. It was so much so that he was on set and people just felt uncomfortable. Like, so I just want to know what his temperament is when he gets into this role. Like, how he goes about preparing for this role. If he does do that, you know, because it's crazy. This is a tapped psyche to tap into, bro.
So, Joe, you think Bronte is better than the character Love?
No, I love Love.
No, because I want to know what, like...
Well, I think this one is the actual storytelling. Like, my favorite episode so far got to be the last one, when they broke down, like, because the one before that was like, nah, this is BS, but the way they broke it down on, like, how intricate it was, how long of a process it was, and the fact that she was actually falling in love with him. I know, like, it is TV, but it's a very enjoyable story
I'm
for me to watch.
saying the Love one version of it was crazy.
Maybe to you, yeah. But
no,
like,
I'm saying you're forgetting because I don't think you remember all everything you're saying.
I watched that season twice, so like I know what you're talking about. Like I loved that season. That's why we love this series. Is like those first 3 seasons of me were like fire as hell.
I've been saying like out of all the girls that from his partners, I'm saying I think Love was the best. So I'm saying if you think this one's good, Bronte has to be one of the top girls in this.
Not necessarily because it could be the compilation of everything that's happening.
She's part of the story though.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
What I'm saying she is the Love. He literally said
it's actually a combination of both.
It's Kate. He literally said the way they even felt that it's Bronte acting. She is.
No, I might not like. I might not like Bronte. Maybe it's. I like Bronte.
She's a great. I do like Bronte. I do like Bronte. Is like part of the character. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty much saying I really think we forgot because the Love version of it was that, but to me this was good, but it was unrealistic. The Love one was it was really crazy. Like I'm really saying we really forgot. Like
this one, I feel like
it's not ranking above them.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
I didn't even choose this over any of them.
But I really think I'm like it's good, but it's like a lot of it is extra and it's gonna end, so they could do it.
Yeah, that's why it's so good. Like it's even more.
But it's only good because of last season too. Because the season you don't like is pretty much.
No, that's fine. I'm not taking away anything from it. This is my own personal opinion. I just feel like this is top 3 seasons for me in this show.
I know. Right? I'm saying I've been saying there's a thing recency bias, and I'm like, yo, it's really on some like. Cause I'm like the other seasons. I'm like, it's good, but I'm like better than those 2 seasons.
I really do. I do like those seasons too, but this one I do like how they're exploring like Joe's madness and how good he's become over these last few seasons at doing it, where the girl that was trying to set up to trap him and get him even fell in love with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that to me was that was interesting. You
know what I mean? I like Joe's character arc too. Like I like Joe from season 1 to season 5. Like what they've done with that character, I thought was really cool too.
So you think this is the best season too?
I didn't say no. I
didn't say he thinks it's the best.
He didn't say it's the best season either. Yeah. But I'm not necessarily saying I think it's the best season, and I can't even.
Wait, what did you say?
I can't even.
Well, he's saying that it's like one of the top.
He said it's his top 3.
No,
he said top 3.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
My first statement was I said this is my favorite after season 1, and then you said yo you have recency bias. I was like maybe. Then I think for sure.
I thought you said just this is my favorite season.
Nah, my favorite season is season 1 off rip, and then I could take one of the Love seasons, I think season 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have this conversation. I thought you said literally that's my favorite. That's it's the best season to you. That's why I'm asking you. I'm like, yo, that's why I'm really like, yo, what character?
I haven't finished this season yet to even rank it for me yet, but I do think that this one, based on, and I think it can go a lot of places in this last 3 episodes. Like, I think, like, how they finish the Joe arc will matter to me for this season. Mm-hmm. Because Joe, for me, there's very much two places it can go. And the one thing I will say is the show in general is an over-the-top show. There's nothing that I would ever look at and be like, yo, most of these things are... Like, put it this way, from season one...
This is like Fast and the Furious.
Like,
since, exactly the same way y'all... This is exactly Fast and the Furious.
But since season one...
With all the extra stuff, that's literally
since season
that's
one...
That's why I can put it. We can agree on that.
We can't agree with that.
All that extra stuff...
I can't agree with that because I don't think you could tie a car up and swing over a mountain and come in...
Bro, I don't think you could kill without covering your face, being undercover, not getting no training.
I think a serial killer can get away with killing because we've seen it happen a couple times.
And this time in era, no. With cameras and stuff, killers get caught all the time now. That's not even it's hard to be a killer. I don't know, man. That's why I think it's even
some things is like science and the other thing like impossible to happen.
Yo, it's impossible to happen what Joe's doing, guys. It's impossible.
There's literally a serial killer in the Northeast right now that's killed people in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, and he's still not caught.
Bro, what'd you say?
I said there's literally a serial killer in the Northeast right now, that hasn't been caught.
Oh, okay, give it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just on the radar. They didn't even know if it was because if it's the one I brought up, they were just seeing if it is or not. So that's why. Give it time. We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you just said don't get caught. It can't happen. I'm saying literally it's happening right now.
No. Joe's been doing this for 6-7 years. I'm saying a killer for killing for the last 6-7 years. I'm telling you right now, that's very hard with all the cameras. In the way Joe, I'm literally saying he doesn't cover his face. He just be walking, and I'm telling you, all the streets that we've seen, there are cameras there, Joel. There's fake, bro. There's no way.
I feel you, but it's not faker than Fast.
It is to me.
I get what he's saying. It's not faker than Fast, but the exaggeration.
It's exaggerated.
I get what you're saying,
What I'm saying, they're both exaggerating in their realms.
Exactly.
It's clearly not gonna be in space because Fast and Furious is an action movie. This is a killer crime, and I'm saying the extent that Fast and Furious is for action is extreme is the same way for a killer drama. This is extreme. A lot of stuff, and I've been saying, I'm like, that's fake. Or a lot, even the way she fell in love, that
I feel like cinema in general is exaggerated.
It's fake as hell.
But all the seasons that we watched, we emphasized way more this season. Like,
not because last season Rob kept saying that it was fake too.
And last season's the worst season though.
All right, so you don't say that it was just this season.
No, this season got worse.
No, I'm saying like
this guy even crazier.
Because the storyline for last season was weak. It wasn't an exaggeration. The storyline itself for last season was weak.
It was like the last season was like we were watching. What's that movie? The one that Evan came up with the
Glass Onion.
Yeah, it was like one of those. That's why I didn't like it. It was like it changed the direction it went. And that's why I said that one built into that one because that storyline is why this storyline was even what it is. Because Kate and him running away, even getting money, all of that played from the last season to this season.
Bro, last season this dude literally created another personality that was killing people this whole time.
But I'm saying it wasn't the crazy exaggeration like this one. I just think Bronte, to me, Bronte is the most exaggerated thing. Even in her crime fighting, I even called it Scooby-Doo and he called it Scooby. Like they had out some extra stuff, bro. Like
honestly, I mean, for me at least, I feel like this is by far the most like extra season and stuff like that. Like
you know, it's crazy though.
What's the most extra season you draw? Let's just ask everybody that. What's the most extra in this whole show?
They're all pretty.
He got away with a lot in season 3, bro. Like how he got away with love. Yeah, I would say the extra.
I'm just asking. I'm not arguing.
Yeah, I'm just saying the extreme definitely started there for me. Like how he got away, and then season 4, everything with the homegirl he was dealing with, chasing her and done the country, build new identity in London. Like that was. Yeah. And then how he came about with money. So I think the extraness definitely started with season 3, and it's just been a little bit more.
I agree with that.
I think that I don't know which one I would say is the most extra, but I would say that like the genius in this show for me is how they get me out of the extra. Like because I think since season 1, like to your point, like a lot of these things are impossible, clearly, right?
Besides season 1.
But even season 1, bro, like
season 1, I'm not gonna lie, felt very probable.
But I feel like no. But my thing is, you can't do things so like close to each other and not get back. Yeah, but like you know what I'm saying? Like he'll kill you, they kill your homegirl friend, they kill your homegirl's friend, like that. Like, but the thing is,
my point that's all I said.
No, I agree with you, but I think the genius in the show is how they write themselves out of that corner.
Furious, I'm the one of the biggest fan. I think Fast and Furious is genius. I actually like the movie. You guys say guys are insult. If you gotta think about, I like the franchise, and I said to me. You guys,
because I think that's the genius of the show. Like this character is clearly a very flawed character, and they find ways to get him out of these very peculiar, almost impossible situations.
The genius of Fast and Furious is the part of family and
cool.
sticking together and going through thick and thin, where they've been family and they've been getting things done so much that they're helping the government. I could break the same thing down for Fast and Furious for why
I'm
you
not
think
arguing
it's
against
extra.
Fast and Furious, though.
I'm just saying that's what I think on that.
No, I get you. I'm not arguing against Fast and Furious. He's arguing that like he's saying
exaggerated,
like
but
physically impossible.
You could think. He literally says
no, but he said the thing. He's saying
he said it's
because he said fast is physically impossible. He's saying like he's saying like yo to drive a car. To go 50 miles.
That's what I'm saying. The way y'all thinking about it, the comparison is not the right way.
The way he grabbed people is physically impossible for the camera not to get you right now. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The same way is the same thing. There's too much cameras in the world right now, bro. And I'm telling you, he would have got caught too.
Because y'all comparing this to Fast and Furious. That's not what he's doing. He's talking about like the extent of how radical Fast and Furious were in that genre.
Impossible to you guys make it seem like there's some way. I'm telling you, there's no way you could break broad daylight do that.
But basically,
there's not.
But basically, all right. So this is basically what I'm saying though. Like, you have to like you could do that with everything, kind of thing. Like if we watch Power, my G, Tommy's in jail, Ghost's gone forever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like basically, if that were the benchmark, then no show you watch is real. Cause they all like that. You feel me?
No, but that's how I like. That's when I could really dictate if I really like a show about like how they roll out what exaggerated thing is in there. Does it feel realistic or is it out there so hard?
I saw a lot of latest moments. A lot of times when you're like in Fast, I felt that watching this where I'm like, yo, that's so outlandish, bro. Like right now, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I felt that a lot watching this.
I think you know what's crazy? I'm the number one person that when something is fake in a show, I'd be like, nah, that's fake. And y'all look at me like, yo, but it's a show. I'm the type of person that's what could allow me to know if I like the show. Huh? Yeah, to like Furious. The last one was actually pretty good though. I can't lie.
Yeah, I still think it's more Fast and the Furious as of late is more exaggerated than what we've seen in here. I'm gonna just say that they're both exaggerated. I'm gonna just
and you can say that. Yeah. You just said to me, you said, Robbie, you cannot think that's why I was funny. I was like, yes, I can think.
And another thing too with this season too, I do agree that I feel like the last season was the most exaggerated because of like the things that he was doing and he was getting away with it and he wasn't even conscious that he was doing it. Right. I think that with this, I feel like it's not as exaggerated because like, here's the thing. In my mind, hold on, wait.
I said you would. You figured it out. Why? I'm trying.
It won't feel exaggerated because your mind already.
Let me finish what I'm saying. So yeah. So my thing is, at the end of this series, I think Joe takes an L, right? And the one thing that we're seeing in this particular season is Joe has gotten comfortable with the way that he is, and he thought that it was going to work in his favor. And we're seeing how he's reacting that it's not working in his favor. We're seeing that because everything is starting to come to light, he's starting to crash out even more and even more and even more. And like, even with this situation that he just did with Bronte, the fact that he just saved her, but then handcuffed her to a bed, this thing's not going to work in his favor because Bronte still loves him because she's convinced at the fact that Joe is not capable of doing these things that he's accused of, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when she wakes up and she finds out she's handcuffed to the bed, right? And she probably, I don't know if she'll have any recollection of what actually happened to her. She's going to start to question everything that she thought Joe wasn't doing, right? Which is going to then continue to contribute to the crash out because the last thing that he said to her was, yo, we can make this happen as long as you accept me for me. Joe has accepted the fact that he's a killer. She's not going to accept the fact that he's a killer, right? Mm-hmm. Which is why I think that the way he's acting, how everything is turning out, and I think he's gonna get bad for smashing that dude's head with the cinder block. I think that's gonna come back to him too. The way how everything's playing out, that's why I don't think it's as exaggerated.
How the hell you get? But the thing is,
like,
you trying to kidnap a woman. You trying to kidnap a woman.
My whole thing is with Jerry's thing, Jerry. I'll tell you right now, this is a perfect example. You didn't even have to say that. Actions speak louder than words, Jerry. The whole season, you've been saying it, and I'm basically saying, we know you think is real. Like, out of everyone here, I know you think that, bro.
Fact, yeah.
Like, yo, you're the last person that, if you tell me, I'm not even going to argue with you. You literally were figuring it out. So there's no even arguing. That's what I'm saying. You didn't even have to. I know you truly believe that, and you proved it with your actions. You literally were breaking the whole story down. I'm saying for me, the whole time I'm like, I couldn't break it down because to me, it just couldn't be, in my world, couldn't be realistic. And that's why I'm like, yo, the way y'all feel about
okay, that's
fair.
You know what?
I'm like, that's
fair because I think that some of the things that happen in the show are possible. I think they're probable, but I don't think they're highly probable. Like I think there's like a very small chance that things like this
it's not
happen.
probable,
huh?
So you mean
No,
it's not?
I said I think it's probable, but I don't think it's highly probable.
There's a
very low probability.
It's not very probable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I think like the things for me, if that's
there's levels of probability.
Yeah.
I don't know why you look at something
that way.
Yeah, Pat. What I said made sense. But like I think like in
like I said,
it's not probable.
Yeah, like
low.
Like I think that there's a low probability, but it's still probable that some of these things could happen, right? My thing is with Fast and Furious, some of the things that happen, I don't think that there's any probability that they can happen. Like we saw, but I get that, Rob. I get that, Rob.
I try to make y'all think that.
I was right. I knew I was right. When you say probable, that means that it's actually likely to happen.
No, but I can still have a low probability of it happening.
No, you said probable.
No, he said there's a low probability.
He said, no, wait, listen. Okay. I literally said it in the thing. I say, yo, he just said it wrong.
Thank you. All right.
But I said Harry could use it like that.
Yeah.
I heard him say low probability.
That's why you didn't say probability.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I did say probability. Whoa.
No, you said both. You said both.
I said both.
So I heard low probability.
Thank you. That's what it was.
You said both.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to say that, yo, when Pat was just being on some like English pop.
Yeah, I
was.
was.
Just being extra.
I was. Yeah.
That's why when he said, I say, yo, I know. That's why I said with Pat. I know he said it wrong, but he could say that.
But you can't say the term.
I heard him say
low
probability.
Also,
no, you can say the word probability. You said it was probable. That's why.
You can say that.
When you first said it, you said, "Yo, this is something that's probable," and I'm like, "No, it's not." You have to use the word. You have to say low probability.
But I said that right after.
But
I said that right after.
No, I literally said that right after.
Low probability and probable.
He's saying
can happen.
Yeah, like that's what I said it right after.
It just says right here. Guys, I looked at the definition.
If I say something
likely to happen.
if I'm saying something
exactly,
there's a level of
you guys are not getting what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
You're not hearing me.
I'm hearing you on a test. He would be right.
I would be right, bro. You guys are tripping right now, bro.
We don't have to use it that way. Like if you want to, like a lot of words we use technically, you can't use it like that.
Yes, my God.
If you want to get
technical,
God says all the time with Spanish words, it's saying stuff where you can't technically use. You really based on definition, you can't use it.
You can't. I just looked it up, bro.
I can't say low probability.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But I'm just saying that when you said probable, the actual definition of probable is likely to happen.
Yeah. No, that is, when you're saying it, you're saying it's a percentage higher that can happen.
Exactly.
That is what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. That is, if you want to get technical, I just said Pat just be extra.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But and I'll also point out this part. We are gonna say it's exaggerated, but let's also remember. I think the last 3 seasons, he's actually gotten bagged, and then he's had to do different things to get. Because think about it, London he had to leave. He had enough money to get out of it. His girl had to pay to get out of London. Scrub the story. The time before that, he murdered the shorty in the house.
It's still extra with those.
That's sure, I agree.
Because you know why it's extra?
I agree.
He got with a billionaire.
Yeah.
What's the come on, my guy? Like
not many of those.
Come on,
man.
Killer
gets with a billionaire.
She covered his
story,
bro.
After love,
he got game like EA.
After love,
already
did all that.
Yeah,
he got
come on,
bro. He got that game.
But that's why what you said was right.
Dominic Toretto,
he can drive.
You can say
that nigga can drive.
I say the same thing y'all saying, bro. Different world. Like a killer is dating went to 2 rich girls. Like how? And in the 24th century, 21st century, able with cameras and everything, internet, everything.
He's a white man, Robbie. He's a white man.
I ain't gonna lie, Joel, you got that.
Nah, Rob. If you gonna pull out the fake, you gotta pull out the real. You gotta pull out the real. My boy Teddy said, yeah, y'all white people bugging out there. Out of here.
Yo, Joel said that your cameras and stuff laying, bro. Trust me, if you're white, I ain't gonna lie, I would've been shut up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna argue that. That is a possibility.
Yeah, there you go. Yo, that's a probability right there.
All that stuff, because he is a billionaire and he is that. So I have no
I think they play on that sometimes in the show.
Maddie literally said that. Yo, go on this show, you're a white man. You say this.
You got good hair. It's crazy.
Joe actually said when he was on live, I know I have privilege.
Yeah.
No talk. Hey, that's why even Teddy be like, yo, I'm black, bro.
Yeah. He said anybody go to jail, they sending me straight.
We have Paul Walker though.
R.I.P. Paul Walker?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he's what? He's Fast and Furious.
He wasn't doing what they doing though. What Joe was doing.
Nah.
People Walker though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, real talk, man.
Rob, MCU, right? Exaggeration. Fast and the Furious. You.
Yo, man, y'all make sure y'all keep it locked for the rest of this season with us, man. Great discussions, great laughs. Is there a high or low probability of what's going on?
Drake, 50 Cent, Mr. West.
No, you on what?
I'm not the problem.
Love.
My husband is the problem.
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
You're a murderer, Joe.
You murderer!
You have killed so many people.
But you, Bronte, led me to believe you can love all of me.
Oh, he unshackled her. They ain't chained together.
I was thinking Mario and Luigi. I was like, what Luigi
I'll
did?
get you some ice.
You were there.
You're afraid of me.
Duh.
I don't blame you after what you've seen. But honestly, Bronte, you're the one with more to answer for. It's crazy how some people just believe what strangers say about you on the internet.
Even though they're right about you.
Even though I stalked you to find the stalker that was stalking you.
I stalked you to find the stalker that was stalking you.
Yes.
What the hell, Goldberg?
Specifically about the cat.
Ellie Goldberg?
I read Guinevere Beck's book. What I didn't tell you is she was my friend.
And that I didn't see coming.
When Beck died, it completely rattled me.
So it's true. It was real.
I got game.
So I did bag you.
It was DNA evidence. And you made that go away. It was an unforgivable mistake.
Yeah, right.
Are you going to tell me now that you didn't know that Joe was the Eat the Rich killer?
The Eat the Rich killer?
That was Joe.
No.
She's so stupid.
You are so dumb.
I take it it's now landing on you just how obvious this all is.
I'm going to get you out of here.
I know she's gassed, bro.
She about to collect every girl that Joe ever did.
Real talk.
Have a girl moving and take them out.
This is the traveler pants.
You were way too cool to care about things like that. I think we both know that by this time next week, everyone's going to be wearing purple and green.
I was gonna go to the gym, but maybe you can work me out instead.
She might be the finest girl in the season, yo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just we haven't done that since, you know.
Bro, you gotta kiss her nose like she kisses like this.
Oh my god.
He's gonna find out.
He's gonna find out just from this right here.
Oh yeah, if I cracks her that many times.
Yep, she knew it. Yeah, there it is.
You know you really are on thin fucking ice here, buddy.
Where's Reagan?
Please.
He's about to do something crazy.
She's dead!
That was the honest reaction from the guy too. He's
Yeah.
like, yo, hold on.
Yeah.
You have been acting funny.
This Bronte bitch looks like she eats people.
It feels like soulmate.
He's great.
But
obviously.
fool me once.
Crashing
I
a
wanted
funeral
my
to see
mom
if
to
you
die.
cry.
What the hell?
What'd she say?
I wanted my mom to die.
She was just, it was so dark. Seeing her like that for so long. I sometimes thought about
I really have to
just giving
I'm
her some
curious
extra
how
morphine. Maybe she just
like how it all ends.
What in the power?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
and
No, it's
it
different.
better be
Like,
good.
she's taking care of like a sick mother. Literally, like out of. She's basically saying her mom was in so much pain.
Yeah.
She want her mom to rest.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
get
get
it.
it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she first said, I didn't know how she was saying it.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to run. I want to be here
yeah, she
with you.
Cool, bro. It's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, they should just go to Mexico or Peru.
Yeah, she has no brains, bro. No brains.
Okay, there's a chair.
Wait, what is he showing her?
Yep.
You think he has somebody in the cage?
Why?
No.
Wow.
Oh, the person that
I'm
attacked
dead, by the
her,
way.
bro.
What is this?
This is for you.
He's sick. He's sick.
This man targeted you. He hurt you. He was going to take you somewhere. I don't know what he had planned with the zip ties in his van. Painted a picture.
Just throw him in front of the police station.
Who I am. Anyone to think of this.
What the hell?
As a kind of offering. A life with me means no one would ever hurt you again.
Bro, the show's gonna end. He's gonna die. She's gonna continue it. She's gonna go around the world killing dudes, dog.
It's gonna be a new series where she gets her revenge on everybody that went after Joe.
Just 1 second. I'm so sorry. Just
Going somewhere?
it's an actual emergency. I'll be back as soon as possible. I'm so sorry.
You can't just leave me here with him. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, go upstairs.
You talk to him. See what he deserves.
Her ankle's messed up.
You
She can go upstairs by herself.
To make your own.
So why don't you pick her up and put her in bed? Nah, she can come upstairs by herself. Pop her ass up. You know how many messed up times? Come on, man.
Key. Just in case.
No, bro, I'm telling you, he just want to naturally turn her. He's really like, yo.
Yeah, but if she goes, if he leaves, he'll chase her.
Nah, I know.
Nah, and I think he knows. No, I think he knows if she leaves and that he's done, bro.
Yeah,
so he's taking a chance. He's made that very clear.
She can snitch on him, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, he literally showed her I'm tapped, bro. I'm gonna kill him. It's on you if you want me to continue.
Exactly.
Whatever you want. You want me to continue. You want to do. You want to let him out. You want to be out. I get it.
Kate, come on, it's me.
I don't even know what you said.
He killed our friends, Phoebes.
Damn.
He killed Malcolm. I've been.
I hear her talking like she's a victim.
She's not a victim. Yeah, I don't like her character. I don't know.
For 3 years, next to the man who. Kate, it's my fault. None of this is your fault.
That's funny. So she had no idea that he killed.
No one told me.
All her friends.
Like,
He's an
really?
idiot, bro. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. This whole time I thought she knew that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what she framed the girl that was in jail. So, like, bro, clearly karma, bro. You used him and you realize he played you. It's like, all right.
Girl's an imbecile.
Nah, she gotta get taken down too.
She can't come out here with a clean slate.
She got mad people's body, bro.
Putting people in cages? Who even are you? I thought we were bros.
He's everything to me.
I guess I have just narrowly escaped a flurry of murder allegations. And I'm nothing if not romantic. Fine. Mind magic it is.
This dude's just a serial player.
Hi, Dane.
She looks crazy.
It is Dane, right?
What the fuck is this?
Try not to panic. I know, it can be intimidating. I got locked in there once. If you want to walk out of here alive, you're going to have to answer my questions.
Wow.
So that's a crazy thing to say to somebody.
She's playing along with it, bro. She's with it.
Because that's crazy to say. If you want to walk out here alive.
I think that's weird. This was on a live stream. This played viral in the studio.
Yep.
It's no lie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
And he's able to bring her unconscious body into this building, and everybody knows who he is.
Everyone knows the world. This is like Justice League headquarters now.
These are two characters that I could have found in Breaking Bad. That was a great transition.
Free to go.
You're being transferred.
Unlike me, you had the guts not to look the other way. You saw the real Joe.
You ruined me. Did you even get that? My dad's heart gave out this after my trial.
Oh.
Damn. This whole thing, it literally killed him.
Together, we can make Joe pay for what he's done.
But what about what you done?
Make you pay.
Yeah, what about what you done?
Yeah, she's not putting herself in jail for what
She's
she
not
did.
holding herself.
She is
There's
his
no
brother.
they're all accountable on her part,
For
bro.
a few more days.
She didn't have to die, though.
Oh,
I can't believe I have to deal with these two fucking morons. Come on, Joe, this is not rocket science. How hard could it be to get these two past this? I've been where they are, got through it. May take some therapy, but hey, that's it.
All right, Maddie. Come on, sit down.
what?
Sit down.
Okay.
Stick to the plan, man. You got that?
Well, I'm gonna just say yes to her. Yes.
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 You know what's crazy? He might be the best actor.
Yes,
of all.
here we go.
I'm sorry, Maddie.
No.
Reagan was mean. She was cruel. But if there's one thing I know, it's that murder's wrong.
Fucking sanctimonious twat.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I have to kill you.
He's gonna break. I swear. Just let me try, Joe, please. Please.
Let her try, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, let her try.
Yeah, let her unzip his pants or something. Like, do something, bro.
Bro, that ain't gonna work, bro.
Joe is gonna do something very bad to you, and I don't think that I can stop him.
At least I'll die with my honor.
Well, then why were you fucking me then? I mean, you were unfaithful.
Yeah, you talking about honor, but like,
nah, she's crazy. She ready to kill you.
Complex then, huh?
You're right.
This dude is just an idiot, bro.
I am asking you to love me for my piece of shitness.
Yo, the show, that was the most horrible scene of the show.
Gotten all your big, mad, woman-hating feelings out?
I want to go home to see Dad. I'm not afraid of him.
But your dad is in a bit of trouble, and we aren't going to be able to see him for a long time.
Because he hurt people?
That's right.
I don't believe you.
Henry.
Damn.
Daddy, Mary, this is all your fault.
You might clip her, bro.
Yo, I was thinking that.
Little man might F around clip King, bro.
She's tapped though for thinking like, yo, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna
I
lie.
wouldn't even tell her.
Your dad's a shit kid, bro.
I was thinking the same thing. That was wild to tell that kid, bro.
Turns out you're not so bad. I'm gonna be more careful next time.
What the hell does that mean?
I just mean I'm only gonna go after females that really deserve it.
What? Nobody deserves that. Dane fucking ever.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking get loud with me, you little bitch.
Yo, this dude Dane is tapped. Well, he clearly was already tapped.
Waste of time.
Yeah, Dane, just know you are never breathing.
Yeah, it's over, bro. Talk about just wanting to get killed.
Harrison, look at me. I still love you. But you know what?
Yeah, this scene
Fuck it.
don't make sense.
Don't
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this portion
Can you
of
just
it,
think,
nonsense.
Gretchen?
Phoebe?
Hi, Dad.
Whoa. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you with Auntie Lady Phoebe?
We're in London. I'm going to Oxford tomorrow.
What? Do you think that you could put Mommy on the phone, please?
He's crazy.
Yo!
And like, she's dumb because she really don't think like Henry doesn't like his dad more than you. That's his actual dad.
Joe?
You took my child overseas. Are you fucking crazy?
It's in my right to do so based on the custody agreement you signed.
You told him I'm going to jail. What kind of sick person says that to a 6-year-old?
Nah,
I
yeah,
know it was
she's
you,
wildin',
the
bro.
Eat the Rich killer. I have been stupid
Why would you
and
say that to
complicit
him?
and blind for too long,
Oh my
but
gosh.
no longer I am taking you down.
Yeah.
And you will never see your son again.
And then you say that. What kind
Yeah.
of, she's
Yeah, I think she
bugging,
said,
bro.
okay, she might take it
Yo,
all at the end.
the only thing is, I'm a billionaire. I'm gonna be in Germany in an hour and a half. You ain't, don't worry about me.
So he's been capable of many murders, bro. I'm not gonna underestimate him.
What? You left. You let him go.
You have my word. I won't say anything. To be clear, I won't ever forgive you for your part in any of this. But we have decided that our family is all that matters.
He need to let that out.
Yeah, he snapped, bro.
He's like, yo, damn, Shorty really dipped on me?
He's like, even you guys get love. God dang it.
The biggest dumbasses in New York.
Don't make me regret this. I'm happy for you guys.
At first, I thought this whole thing was a grand gesture. Till I realized it was a test. For me, not for him. Ask me anything.
This place makes me...
Joel's face right there was crazy.
It's a different type of freak.
Yes and no. Come on, your turn.
Ooh.
Trust begets trust.
Oh no. I don't know.
He still might be Oppie.
What are you so afraid to tell me?
Bro, I think she's really gonna let him out, guys.
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
She would have called the cops if she was gonna do this.
I enjoy it. The killing. I think I've had enough for now. Can you please let me out?
We got some more truth to uncover.
Not yet. I don't think that you're being honest with yourself. You don't enjoy killing people, Joe. You've convinced yourself that you need to do it in order to earn love.
She's the best therapist. She had to throw this
You
dude in
didn't
a cage.
deserve to be abandoned. I'm sorry that she did that. This is more about her than about you.
She's definitely better than the therapist in good.
The thing is, though, the reason why she's a good therapist, though. Of course, I told you.
Yeah.
Duh.
Just called the cops.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm not going anywhere, Joe.
Yeah, you know how I know she a hoe? She never asked that if you killed
I should have known.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When you said that, I'm like, oh, maybe she's gonna ask that. That's a good question.
Bro, she really something with her girl's friend. Mind you, she was on the phone with him. Like, she's wild, bro.
She don't want to know that, bro.
Yeah, she don't want to know the truth.
She dedicated 3 years to finding that out. She do not want to know that.
Talk to me.
Get them quieres, pendejo.
Get her out of this scene, bro.
I don't want to take up too much.
Not the FaceTime.
I haven't been myself.
What's going on, Joe? What is this new game that you're playing?
No, it's not. They're not games. I'm free. I'm unburdened. I'm encouraging you to unburden yourself too.
Your son will know that you're a fucking serial killer.
Okay.
Where's his square on the screen?
Okay, my conscience is clean.
I don't need to kill to earn your love.
He's like, yo,
but I might.
Yo, so it's not Fast and the Furious, F? You can just go around.
I know if I do.
Yeah, but it's just.
Wow, he caught a body like this.
This is the most like public.
Wow.
You abandoned me for it.
So yeah, he's lashing out, bro.
Yeah, he's like, wait, my girl rocks me no matter what I do, bro.
Yeah.
I'm catching his body. Even if she finds out, she gonna love me.
I see it now.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm going to jail.
So what's the relief?
Yeah, I feel her though.
You have to fucking kill
Nigga,
him.
if I was
Yes, sir.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
honestly,
that makes sense.
Bugging. I would have just done that because if you gotta go to jail, I was like, you know what? I'll kill you because either way I got a chance of going to jail. So let me just kill you.
But the time frame is not like
She's an
it
idiot.
could be adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she said you can't get immunity. So that means
No, I'm saying before. I'm saying even before she did like. If I
Oh,
knew I
okay,
was
prior
I
to.
would have just tried to kill him. That's it. She has mad money.
Yeah, I get you. Like,
Girl, smoke,
yeah, facts, bro.
Bro,
I think
hire a private investigator to follow him for 1 month. You will back him murder somebody. Like, it don't take too much.
That's what
bro.
Love did.
Love did that.
Yeah, Love did that.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't work though. She called him.
He just ended up killing the private investigator, right?
Now he found out that he was following.
He was getting followed.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only thing that I could think of, killing Joe at this point. But I think in the attempt of her trying to kill Joe, she's gonna take an L too.
I'm confused though.
I think she's gonna take an L too. Like she gonna get body too. I think everybody, let the bodies hit the floor. That's what's gonna happen at the end of this season.
But I thought so. The way that they made it sound is opposite of what we were saying. Cause I thought like he would be locked up within the time that the trial would be undergoing and stuff like
No.
that. But that's not. Yeah, that's
I mean, here's the thing though.
Wasn't that how it typically works?
Well,
if you get arrested on something, you stay in
There's
jail.
a lot of things that go into that. Like, one, how much evidence do they have?
They said bro.
If
She
they
said
have
it's enough for me to put him away, and then she said yes. With this type of evidence, it's enough to put him for life. But
Because
it's gonna take years.
if that's the case, then he should be in jail for a while. And if he doesn't have good lawyers because he doesn't have Kate's money no more, then he's cooked. But if he has good lawyers because he has no, like, he might be able to get out on bail. But the thing is, if he's in jail for murder and he doesn't have good lawyers, it's cooked.
I don't think it's that. I just think it's because they're in London and he's in America. So hard to even.
It gotta be that. Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like you feel me? Like that's like another country trying to arrest someone over here for crimes in another country.
Yeah.
But I don't even pull that off.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot. That's why I'm saying Joe could be out because if she went to America to do it, then he would have been cooked.
I guess
she's in London.
If it wasn't for the kid, I think Joe would be good. Because right now he got his girl, he could dip. Just go somewhere else.
Yeah, his issues that he wants to get his kid back.
Because his kid is good. It's not like his kid's getting abused.
And he left his kid before.
Yeah.
He left his kid with 2 dudes.
Yeah.
But like, I went in a whole new life.
That's true. I
Yeah,
forgot
but
about that.
Like, bro, now it's not. I need my kid
You know what
right
else
now.
I was thinking too? This just proves Joe's point about Kate. He's like, listen, you're just as crazy as me too. The fact that you're trying to play Joe's game now, you're like, yo, we should kill him because that's the only way that we can stop him because this judicial process may take years and I'm just being impatient. That means you've had that in your butt. You've had that in your butt this whole time.
With the Jerry Clear, she got
fulfilled
by Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But like, she's trying to make it seem like that's why I don't like Kate's character because she's trying to make it seem like she's all high and mighty, but you have way too much dirt on your hands, dirt in your fingernails, like.
But I don't think she's acting high and mighty no more because she's
going to go to jail.
She's going to go to jail, so she pretty much everything's out. She's like, yo, I did this. I'm going to go to jail. And you know what? You're right. I'm a killer. So if I kill all these people, let me take someone out who deserves to get killed. So I actually respect her more now because everything was on the table. She was willing to go get locked up. Okay. They said it's going to take many years. And like I said, yo, you got bread, just wipe. You know he's doing all that, just wipe him out.
Yeah,
that's what the funny part about that.
There's nothing else you can really do.
That's fair. That's fair.
The only thing that I think is better about her character is she's so stupid. Like that's the only thing I'll say about her character is like, Kate, like bro, you didn't know he's either like you just didn't put nothing together yourself. Like that never happened.
Love is blind.
You damn right.
That's what it is, bro. And you a lot of these things like that. It's like sometimes the mind does it. Purposely, because the same thing with Bronte. It's like Bronte, she was doing all this research on Joe to prove that he was the one that killed Guinevere Beck. And when you had him in this cage telling the truth or whatever, you didn't mention or didn't care to ask, did you kill Guinevere Beck? You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I'm in here. That's why I know you in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was researching you. But she refused to ask that question. Yeah. I feel like that was the mind, just like Love is Blind. Yeah.
She's Harley Quinn. She is Harley Quinn.
I do like the breakdown that she had of the fact that it's like, yo, because of the fact that you try to protect the woman that you loved the most back in the day, you did so, and she neglected you, ran away from you, that you have this type of like this paradigm in your mind that you
Killing
have. Exactly. Yeah. So that was I like that she brought that up right there, because that no one ever said it. They always try to visualize it with the flashbacks prior.
Yeah. That was a very dope thing though.
Yeah, but then even though like they admitted that he went on and
still did it. He's an idiot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a psycho.
Yeah, that's what him is like. Wait, so now she loves me for who I am. I can just kill.
Yeah.
And it's funny that the parallel of him and Kate, because Kate, after he gave his epiphany moment to Kate, Kate was like, I got an epiphany too. I already killed before. I might as well kill you. So it was kind of cool how she did that right there. But I don't like that sister thing though. That Maddie thing could be out.
Yeah, I feel you. I think that that's the realest thing Kate could do at this point though, because I can't front. If you're a person that, like, yo, if you kill somebody, well, in this situation it's kind of weird because she had him kill somebody for her. But if you know that this person is capable of murdering you, he's capable of murdering everybody around you. He's an absolute nut. You've seen him get away with it 50 times. At this point, I'm gonna just do away with the evil. I already said I'm okay with going to jail. Lawyer's like, yo, I can't necessarily get you immunity. Bet. I'm cool going to jail as long as you get him off the street. At this point, yo, let's just go all the way. Let's score a touchdown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just eradicate the evil. Let's score a touchdown.
Though. I think Bronte will kill Kate, and then Joe's gonna die too.
And Bronte's gonna continue the show.
I hope Nadia clips Joe.
Yeah, I think everybody, every op shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be this season finale. I think will be crazy, man. Well, series finale.
Yeah. So, this is what it feels like to know you were truly loved.
Shut up!
I hate him sometimes, bro. He think it's so crazy.
In every bone of your body.
Are we leaving?
What if we did? I mean, is there anything here?
He's like, the heat's coming down. I need to get the hell up out of here.
Anywhere in the world.
A big, mossy castle in Ireland where I write Gothic fiction.
She does look Irish.
Come on, close your eyes, imagine it.
It's a shame he couldn't fully let go of Reagan.
Nobody saw him do that.
Yo, guys, it's not fast.
Nah. How did he get into the... Is this an NFL player, by the way?
He just framed him just like that?
Nah, that's fake. Yeah, there's no way you can easily get into NFL locker room like that.
Ex-NFL player though?
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, I thought
he's
at
at
a
a
gym.
gym.
Hold on, I'm about to say.
It's only a matter of time.
I feel bad for that kid, yo.
Henry?
Nah.
A little.
Maddie's kid.
Maybe.
Gretchen?
But why wait when you know?
This dude's gonna propose.
He's all over the place.
He definitely got money with that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, you are a crackhead.
Please don't say another word until our lawyers get there.
Please, get them here quickly. Your hitman better get this job done.
I'm calling it off.
What? Why?
If Joe dies, my sister and Harrison go to prison. I need him to confess to planting those fucking teeth.
Oh my god. When were you planning on telling me about this?
I'm telling you now.
Also, how do you plan on getting him to confess?
I will tell him. If he does, we will let him go.
Ooh.
Let him go from where?
They're gonna put him in Moonies?
So how are you feeling about everything with your sister-in-law?
He's crazy.
I mean, she was always weird.
All that happened on
I didn't
TikTok.
know she was having an affair with her sister.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not
To
Fast
Central
and-
Park.
Yo, this is not Fast and Furious 7.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
What is it?
An email from Alyssa Strom at Stonefire Publishing. She wants to meet with me this afternoon.
Set up.
Bronte, that's amazing.
I don't know how she got my info.
Set up.
I mean, I might have made a call.
Yeah, this is fishy.
You
Oh, no, he called.
sneaky
He
little
did.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know when you get that book deal, you're gonna need some place to write it. Where was your castle again? Was it Ireland? Right? Ireland. The Mossy Castle for sale.
Shut up.
That's how you got money. You trying to
Yeah.
buy a castle.
Nah, if he's someone buying a castle, bro, he got some bread.
Bro, he
See?
worked for
Negotiation process that was marrying Kate Lockwood.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. Like, he had like a contingency with it. He had a whole other account, bro.
No, she didn't. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. Thank you.
She froze her accounts. That's what she said. We'll let you free.
She emptied it out. Probably some loopholes she knows about because she knows fucking rich people's secrets, and I've always been a fucking pretender.
Joe, I didn't say that. She has some.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, so he did have a
It's gonna
account.
be
She was
fine.
able to get
Have a
it,
secret
but that's
session
how to get the
afterwards.
money.
Yeah.
Preparing for something like this.
Oh,
Change
change
the
the
lock.
Oh my gosh.
The fuck, this is not my lock.
What do you expect the 10 million? Nah, he's crazy.
Notice how big
Yeah,
shit.
he's dumb.
He's
No way
dumb.
this is legal.
It's definitely
Since
legal.
the Kate technically Lockwood owns this building.
Yeah.
You're evicted.
Oh yeah, she don't got no apartment anymore.
What do we do now?
Both of
Do you
them.
think this would got custody?
Of course,
Kate,
that's
Kate,
what this is.
Kate.
Take your money away, make it so you have no place for your kid to stay?
We'll always take care of each other, right?
Right.
I mean, why you laughing?
Cause it's hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, this was bound to
It's
happen.
faster than Fury.
This was bound to happen, bro.
If Kate wants to
That aspect is actually realistic.
I'm about to say, bro, why can't the woman empty out his accounts?
Like, I'm like, the fact that he's able to use.
They're not in space, Rob.
Yo,
He just
just
walking
said,
around
yo,
New
he
York.
just
He can walk around New York.
Bro, that's like space.
Body Kate.
Are you okay?
I will be.
No. But I will be. Please think about this. That you would be a great CEO.
Yo, Joe's a blessing for this dude's life,
I
bro.
love
He's
you.
about to become the CEO of this company, bro.
My laptop's in the apartment with all my writing on it.
Oh, don't worry, I'm working on that, but we need to celebrate tonight. I'll call you back, okay?
She's about to get cash advance, bro. They good.
Yo, John.
An assassin, bro.
Yeah, Rob.
Decoy.
Yeah.
So they knew that this dude's gonna attempt to kill her?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
genius.
That's why she. Yeah, that's why she
left
let him
him
on
on
with the
there.
AirPods.
Exactly.
Nadia.
I'm embarrassed for you.
How?
I knew you couldn't resist following me. God, you're so predictable.
You never did like doing your own dirty work.
The dirty work's not finished yet.
That's it. Clean it, all of it.
Oh, you're looking for that hidden key? Yeah, we've got that.
Shit.
Here's how this is going to go. You're going to record a confession to framing Harrison for my sister's murder. If you do that, we'll let you go to an island with no extradition treaties. It's all been arranged.
That's
New
a deal.
documentation, travel. You can start again.
We'll start a carbon monoxide leak.
I ain't like that girl not just bugging. I'm just gonna kill him, bro. I'm not on this time, bro. I'm not gonna play with it.
Irene was in prison for 2 years, bro.
This is gonna backfire because they're realizing, yo, y'all messing with the wrong person.
She went from you to Orange is the New Black. That's crazy.
Yo, imagine the first time they meet, bro.
She kills her?
Oh, I didn't think of that. That would be crazy.
Wait, so what were you just gonna say?
Nah, they just meet and then on some girl drop. Like, you made him go crazy.
Oh, hello, you little heifer.
She looks crazy.
Nah, Kay's crazy.
Kay's been crazy.
Kay's gonna take an L.
Yeah.
I want it to be
Where's her bodyguard? Why are her men here?
What it is about Joe that just makes
She got Joe locked up.
forget yourself. He told me he wanted to change.
And yet, when things got hard, you asked
Asked
him
him
to
to kill
kill
for you.
for you.
Well, he killed for you too, and you defended him.
He knows he has nothing to prove to me. I love him. She's
crazy. This girl is crazy, bro. No, they are. Well, like the way you like, and you ask them, what you about to do? You about to do the same thing, and about to go run away with him.
You've got it all figured out.
What did Kate say to make you want to do this?
She said, I'm getting out of prison.
Right? That's all you gotta
That's
say.
enough for me.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
But I got out of prison. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna be part of this. I'm
I
not
was-
kidnapping
I was
someone. I
just
just
thinking
got
about
out of
that,
jail,
bro.
Joel.
What's I'm out, bro?
For 3 years though.
That's not
3 years. I don't know. I might have some different kind of resentment on this.
No, I'm gonna kill him. I'm not playing around like this, though.
I had dreams before I met you, Joe. I was going to be the first published author in my family.
Go see your family, bro. If I've been there,
She could still be the first publisher. She got a crazy story she could write.
Yeah.
We're the biggie. She got a story to tell.
Away my voice in my darkest moments. I think my own mother might believe I'm a murderer.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Yeah, she killed that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I need that confession.
No.
Killing someone in this cage haunts you.
Oh, he's good. You could almost believe his bullshit.
Does Marianne Bellamy ever haunt you? I know you tried to kill her.
I didn't.
Wait, what? Tried?
Yeah, she didn't die.
Yeah, I think they said that already. Yeah.
Oh!
She pulled up on
Guess
him.
who's Zach?
You think General Tega?
Nah.
Yo, see, even that black girl bugging though, bro. Like, yo, kill
I
him.
fooled you.
Or like,
Nadia told me they were going to trap you. I had to see for myself.
Marianne, the man who locked you in that cage, that's not the real me. I healed. You don't have to be afraid.
Dude, it's crazy. You hear me? You don't gotta be afraid anymore.
Oh my gosh! Yo!
I made sure you got custody of your daughter even after the arrests. Your record, the time you drove high with your baby in the back seat. I made you better because I loved you. No.
He acts his ass off though.
Oh my gosh!
She sneaks out. She goes to concerts with boys. She resents how protective I am. But it's because every time she walks out that door, I am terrified that she's gonna meet someone like you.
That was a nail in the coffin. Marianne was a nail in the coffin. Now they're in his head.
I saved you. I've spent my entire life saving women like you from abusive men.
You are going to fucking die in here.
We'll see. And she's done with the
Exit
show.
stage right. I came in here to snap on your stupid ass. Now I'm going to chill with my daughter.
Hilarious. She really just came for that moment. She really just let her in. Marianne.
Nah,
Why is
Marianne's
Marianne letting
crazy.
her in? You don't even. That was stupid too.
Or does she know her?
You're Bronte.
Oh,
Yeah,
she does know. Okay.
she's on the internet.
Yeah,
Don't
she
you
is.
kill someone?
She viral. She
I
viral.
looked for you. We have a mutual interest. Men like Joe, they really catch you off guard, don't they?
I don't want to.
Even when you think you have all the facts. Even though a voice in the back of your mind is whispering, telling you, don't be fooled by his smile. It's all too good to be true.
He gamed her the hardest because how you know he's a killer and you still want to run away with him?
Yo, all the rest of them didn't know going in.
Yeah.
You know what bad looks like. You know better. And when the bad things happen, well, you have to believe that they're not actually bad, right? Because if you got fooled by this guy,
he's killing this.
Yo. You are not as smart as you thought you were. You're one of those women. You don't know whether you are Bronte or Louise or Marianne. Or Beck.
Damn.
She killed her. Bro. She. Wow.
You're not stupid.
Yeah, she's gonna turn on Joe.
And as long as you are alive, it's not too late.
You really think the police are gonna buy this as a suicide? You're both gonna go to prison.
I'm prepared for the consequences, whatever happens. Henry goes back to his dad's in Madre Linda. It's already been arranged.
Oh, it's already arranged. Oh, it's already arranged.
Can you believe it? It's already arranged.
It's an awful plan, don't you? Anything bad that happens to Henry in his life will be your fault.
Damn.
Wait, don't clip this.
You saying
It's not gonna
Bada?
go
That's
through.
Nadia.
It won't go through.
Nadia, what are you doing? We have a plan.
Get out the fucking way, Kate!
No.
Oh my god, nah, this girl, nah.
Nadia wants to shoot Joe.
I agree.
I fell her.
Bro, just get rid of it. Bro, bro, someone that did all that to me and I got him, bro. I'm out smoking him, bro.
What the hell?
What the hell?
That's Sinners.
Joel.
That's good writing.
Rob, that's Sinners, bro. That ain't Fast and the Furious.
I feel you. It's the vampire. He turned to a vampire. You're right.
When has the justice system ever
Bro.
been on either of our sides?
They don't know what
He
they're doing.
put a key in his arm and stitched it up. Get the hell out of here,
Why?
bro.
He knew he was gonna get locked up.
I don't even think that's healthy, bro. Like to put metal next to your.
Oh no,
So
absolutely
much.
not healthy.
What about Henry?
Yo, you really got
He
a key in his
deserves
arm, bro.
to live with Dante and Lancy.
That's not true. That's not Fast and Furious.
For family.
For justice.
This is for Henry, Robbie.
I love seeing Evan fight it off.
You got my voicemail. You got my voicemail. Leave a message. Maybe I'll hear it.
This is all Joe's fucking fault.
Wow.
Everything, and he's gonna fucking pay for it.
Okay, just.
Damn, that ex-husband's a ride or die for this girl, Maddie, bro.
Oh, did you hear what she just said? Yeah, she wasn't prepared for anything. Oh my gosh.
Joe!
Oh. Damn.
Kaka!
Oh! What you think he was gonna do?
Oh! Wow. Damn, Kate really got clapped, bro.
What you think he was gonna do, bro?
Ease him up. Killer.
Maddie.
Oh my god, Boo, what the fuck happened to your face?
Accident. It was a really bad accident. Just
She's
let me
like
out.
Haley Steinfeld right there, bro.
Why you framed Harrison?
Open the door. We can talk. I'll tell you.
Damn. I didn't think Kate was gonna go like that.
Kate got shot and hammered.
What are you doing?
Cause
She don't got the gun. The gun's downstairs.
No, that's what I'm saying. I hope Kate wakes up just enough to kill him.
Kate?
Burn this thing to the ground.
He has to survive to get
We got one more episode.
But how's he getting out of this journey?
One more episode.
I'm literally asking.
Immaculate Conception. I have no idea, Pat.
You know what Immaculate Conception?
I'm gonna say that is what.
That's a wrong.
So they're gonna have a baby without sex.
Divine.
Wait a minute.
I meant to say divine intervention. That's what I said. And I always use that.
Immaculate Conception. God damn it.
Joe's gonna be more out of random ladies vagina and get out of it.
Yo, that's how King got up.
How?
King got up.
She got shot with a hammer, bro. This is crap.
Yo, guys.
She's hurt, Rob. She's hurt.
This is not.
Immaculate Conception. Yo, man. Immaculate Conception.
Now, what you don't understand is
I told you. Yeah, look.
I had all the information. I just got lost in him. I fucked up.
So, this is it.
Till death do us part.
You did it. You sacrificed yourself to kill me. Well done.
Damn, now you heard that?
Yeah, that's Bronte.
All your wives dying in fires.
No, love didn't die in a fire. I poisoned her.
She recorded it.
Nadia, we'll get this to the police.
Wow. Oh yeah, she's dead.
I'm sorry, Bronte. I wish I had a chance to do better.
Bronte,
I love you.
Joe.
you came to save me. She tried to kill me. I was defending myself.
So that face, that was like her, like, I'm gonna put up a front real quick, yo.
But that's
it is stupid because you can just get rid of the, if you believe he is the killer, just let him die then if that's the case.
Bro, this is probably the dumbest I've ever seen.
No, I'm telling you, it is the Fast and the Furious of drama.
Nah. I still like the show. Like I don't think it's.
I didn't say this is Fast and Furious. I just think it's dumb as shit.
Yeah. Like it's a dumb decision by her, bro. I think it's. I still think it's good writing.
That's all I'll ever need. Bronte. Louise Fleming.
Bro, she's crazy too. Both of them.
She's
The fact she don't call the cops, like you're
Yeah,
still playing
she
all this man, like.
definitely call the cops.
She's gonna die. Look at her face, bro.
I should leave you, run away, and never look back. But then there'd be no justice. Yes, Joe.
You heard that? Nah,
Yeah, she's
crazy.
the only one that can stop you. She wants
Got a lot of
justice.
love,
That means she wants.
For all the people that he killed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying she's dumb. Like, it's like, yo, just get, like, he could have just burned him there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess everybody watching this show, they want Joe to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we I think a good twist would be him paying for everything that he did, right? Because otherwise everybody that he affected kind of, it is what it is. Like Nadia went to jail, can't get her not happy ending, but like can't get her life fixed. Love was killed by Joe. That was never resolved. Guinevere Beck, that whole situation, Nikki's still the killer of Guinevere Beck. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they gotta write a lot of that stuff, correct all that stuff before they finish Joe's story.
He could have died,
crazy,
and then
bro.
Nadia could just leak the freaking phone call. I mean that recorded thing online. If they don't get justice, whatever people out there in the world. She was ready to get ready. She was getting ready to go to prison for the rest of her life to kill Joe, bro. What you talking about?
It was like Osama bin Laden, bro. When it was like Osama bin Laden. When they killed him, when he killed all those people, it was like on site. That's not on site. There's people that get killed on site that the government would give permission. That's just someone you just should kill on site, bro. For getting away with that many murders, my whole thing is like, bro, really? Like, if you have him countered in those many scenarios, he gets out all those. Like, that would have been more realistic if she just pulled Kate's body out. She let Kate's body burn, not even be able to bury her. That's what I'm saying. That don't make no sense, bro. You could have just let him die. Yo, let me let Kate's body just fry up so that I could pull you out so you don't burn to death. You're telling him laying on fire is not the perfect death? He's burning alive down there. Literally, you know he's posting everything. And she's lying to herself.
Nah, some people. I think some people. Like, put it this way. I agree with you. I'm leaving Joe. I'm 100% leaving Joe. Same. I'm not. That's not me. But there are some people that are like, I'd rather see you. Like, I've seen it 100 times. Like, we want this person to see justice versus die.
I never seen that.
Some people think like dying is the easy way out.
But he said die. I never seen someone go through all that and say that. Like, show me where someone went through all of that, seen him kill someone in front of him 3 times, and was like,
"This girl is crazy."
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's not realistic. You said you've seen that in real life. I said, where have you seen someone go through that and not want to kill the person? Where?
But with her, it's like, put it this way.
I'm just saying it's crazy. This never happened in real life. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, I would think it was crazier if like somebody who like, because at the end of the day, I think Bronte.
All them girls told her that she sees the girl burning. She left the girl's body. That's crazy.
I agree.
That's crazy. What are we talking about?
I agree, but
I think that you don't think she wanted a burial. She got them all there. She's the reason why you don't want to give that woman. You left her body so you could get Joe out.
I agree with you, but I think in that conversation with Marianne,
is
when she turned that way. She is crazy.
If Marianne,
a lot of these girls are crazy.
You're not listening though. The Marianne conversation turned her at that time, she would get that girl's body out. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's if it was just Joe and she went down there, I feel it. She literally she don't know what could have happened. Even just her body, like there's not gonna be a funeral. Like her body's gonna be fried up, bro. Like, and Kate talked to her upstairs, said the same thing to Mary, and you just gonna leave her to pull Joe because you want. She says, I'm the hero in the story.
It's about her.
Yeah, I said she's crazy. That's not real life. I'm just trying to say, you trying to say that was real life. That's not real life.
I didn't say it was real life. I said that I've seen like situations where people think that people should get justice over killing.
Yeah, but I said in this scenario,
they could have got justice though. Cause I'm like thinking more. Kate got mad evidence. Like they got ridiculous amount of evidence. Kate could bring her body out.
Nadia got the voice thing too.
Yeah, well, they might not be able to use that in court per se.
If they're dead. But when he's alive, he can say that.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing. That's why they have that.
I know you're saying.
You know what's crazy?
Ronaldo would have been dead.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I actually think it's the opposite.
What?
Because a deathbed confession is admissible. Because I looked it up. Like if you admit something on your deathbed, unless it's something that's hearsay, like where there's nothing else like that points towards that, then it's admissible. But now I think that.
But you're forgetting. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said if your life is on the line, if I have a gun to your head and you confess and you look that up.
No, but there wasn't a gun on his head though.
Yeah, he was on fire, locked up downstairs, locked up in a cage.
I think that would work.
The same way you said that, which I never said that wasn't a law. Mine is a law too. If someone has your life on the line and they make you say something, you could.
But you know what's crazy?
That place got
my next part is gonna speak to exactly what you mean because I agree with you. I think that because he lived, that message don't matter no more. Because if he died, it could have been like I don't know what the situation was down there. It was just you just admitted to something. But because he lived, he's gonna argue what you're saying.
Oh, yeah,
I made that confession.
But that's what I was saying.
No, because he was saying.
He was saying that if he would have died, that would have worked.
No, he said if he died,
I didn't know. That's what I said.
That's what he just said to me.
No, that's exactly what I said.
That's our conversation.
Me and him were one talking. That's exactly what I said.
Because I'm like, now that he's alive, it can't work.
Because Pat was correcting me, and I'm like, nah, Pat, he's dead.
Yeah.
It would have worked.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't have no. So I'm saying if he's alive, he could actually fight it all.
Yeah, because he's gonna be like, it was under duress.
Yeah,
that's
just
shot
what
me.
Yeah, I'm like, you literally just said everything he said.
That's not.
That's 8 Mile right now, bro.
8 Mile.
Yeah, pay attention, meathead. You're saying the same thing that he just said.
Yo, that's because you know. What's the dude with the braids in that movie? What's the dude with the braids in that movie?
Lotto?
Yeah.
That's when y'all say Fast and Furious extra, do I ever come on and say it's not? I never say it's not, and I like it. Y'all just telling me that this is.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that it's not as exaggerated as Fast and Furious.
In this world.
In that world, it is though. Because you're trying to compare this to Fast and Furious. We're not doing that. We're saying the exaggeration in the Fast and Furious world. What? What does that mean?
You forgot what he did. We forgot.
Oh yeah, no. That was the wildest thing. I watched Gossip Girl. I've seen some other shows that's within the drama lane of things. That takes the cake of the most exaggerated thing I've seen.
Somebody can't put a key in their arm.
I wonder.
No, randomly, why did he?
I've never seen that in the show.
But why did he do it?
He thought ahead to the point I'm gonna cut myself out.
I actually do think. Wait, I gotta look this up.
Because it hasn't been there for a long time. Why did he do that?
I watched Skins too. I watched Skins too, bro.
They gotta explain why he did that.
Bro, he said
he
thought
just
ahead.
knew he was gonna get locked up.
That they could potentially lock him up inside that. Because Kate confessed to him and told him that I'm coming after you. So I'm just thinking.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that's belligerent. Think that I'm somehow gonna get shot.
I'm not saying it's not exaggerated.
About the key thing, it says yes, people have been known to have key-related chips implanted in their bodies. So.
I know. Just like people are known to go to space.
I know that. I'm saying that.
No.
I know. The only reason why I asked that is because I wanted to know, because one of you guys said during the reaction,
I'm saying,
is it healthy to actually, like, can you actually do that? That's the only reason why I asked.
I'm saying this is an agent. If he was an agent, FBI,
that makes sense.
Go.
Like, my thing is like, he's so tapped. He's so tapped. And he's so
tapped. You know that shit gonna get locked up in your own cage?
They're racist. Like, what? Like,
yeah, it's more exaggerated.
They're both exaggerated.
I'm not gonna lie.
Be real, Rodney. In Fast and Furious, Tyrese was walking right out that fiery building. He could have got shot 6 times. Tyrese was walking out that fucking building.
It's still high, bro.
But they're different. One's higher than the other. That's why we give it a 9 out of 10. I'm just saying it's not exaggerated.
I know that's what you want me to tell you, because I agree. That's fine.
Yeah.
But for a drama, it's exaggerated to the level that a Fast and Furious racing movie is exaggerated. That's why.
That's your opinion.
So my thing is like Kate, and I think too, Kate is stupid because it's like, there's no way that you thought you was gonna play this killer chess game better than Joe, who's been doing this for years. And then also to be like, yo, I'm gonna do it by myself with nobody, have no security around, just by myself.
You know what's weird? She actually had it because the person that put the thing on her neck. She literally had. Remember Joe said, "Yo, you hired your dad's people to get me." Where do you go?
Why? Yeah, where the hell was the security in the basement? Like that's a dumb
security. I was the hitman.
Huh?
My point.
So keep him around.
Keep him around. That is dumb as hell, bro.
Yeah, no, he should have been around.
Yeah, that's dope. And basically the thing is, Fast and Furious is a militant. Based on their budgets, they're similar. Is what I'm saying. This is a TV show, so the highest they could go exaggeration with their budget, they're doing it, just like Fast and the Furious. That's why I'm saying it's comparable.
Yeah. So a key in the arm is
Fast and Furious?
Is breaking the bank.
No, I don't know about
I don't know about to make it look real and all that stuff. That's an effect he did. That is an effect. Yes, that is.
That's makeup.
That is a fact.
That you're saying
money
that you're saying
to make
that
it look real.
Compared to Fast and
the
Furious,
budget that they have. Yeah. If they had a higher budget, they probably would have did something crazier, Joel. I'm saying based on the budget they have, that's probably how the extreme they could take it, and they took it there. And I'm like, bro, we seen him literally take it out. If he took it out, we didn't see on camera. Like his organs, he didn't lose blood. He lost a lot of blood. He was
tripping. He was gonna die.
I'm saying you don't die from that. That's what my point. All that, he's passed out. You tell me he can get up and propose to a girl? No, that's fake. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It is fake. I knew it's fake.
Robbie, Tyrese could get shot 8 times and he would have walked right out that fire building.
Said I care about you. I haven't said like this is. That's what I said.
Nah, Kate should have been. Yeah.
You didn't say the whole season. This episode was too much.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, Fast and the Furious, bro. What would have happened in this episode?
Your natural reaction came out, and you literally.
What? It was wild. I agree. It's wild. I agree.
The world of me watching drama series, that was like this season is like really been like the wildest of wild.
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna front on you, bro. I think every show is like, yo,
when y'all say that,
how to get away with murder, bro? You know, nothing is.
I never watched that show.
In general, though, any show is not like.
Yo, you're not understanding what I'm trying to say, bro. Because in every world, there's gonna be a sphere of like realism. So I'm talking about in this sphere of drama series and stuff like that. This is the most exaggeration I've seen of what I've watched for drama. And I've listed the shows I've watched. Talking about Skins, talking about Gossip Girl, talking about these type of shows. They've never went to this extent because it fits the realm of reality of that.
I wish you said a show I've seen because put it this way. I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think television in general is an exaggerated medium. Like, very few shows are based in absolute reality. Like, every show you watch, you're gonna be like, yo, that wouldn't happen.
I think y'all taking.
You're not getting
I'm
what
not
I'm
saying it's not good. I'm saying it's really.
No, and that's what I do want. I want when y'all say that. Are y'all saying that it's a critiquing that I wish it wasn't like that, or?
Well, that's why I just cleared it up because I think y'all taking it like when we say it's extra, it's trash because that's how y'all take Fast and the Furious. I'm not. I'm just saying it's extra, but I don't think it's bad. I just think, yo, bro, that it's very entertaining, bro. It's one of the most entertaining seasons, period.
Sure.
And I think that's what you're really trying to say. That yo, you're really entertained by the writing, which I agree. But it's exaggerated. I could be entertained by WWE. All of it is exaggeration. That's the whole spiel. I love it. I don't mind extra. I call it if it's extra. That's it.
All right. It's extra.
It's still good.
I feel you. I think like watching television, a lot of times I'm always like, bro, you would have got bagged right there.
Now you just don't like the comparison because y'all don't like Fast and the Furious. But that's how I'm gonna compare it because I want to. But I get that's the only. If I said anything else that is exaggerated that you guys semi or like, y'all wouldn't even just because I'm comparing to that. And
but Rob, like the level of exaggeration, I figure it doesn't matter. Yo, man, y'all keep it locked.
The exaggeration comparison, I can say like weak class hero to study group. Like when you see the fighting scenes in study group, it's like superpowers and stuff like that they got in study group. Yeah. Weak class hero, it look like, all right, these are some kids just fighting and stuff like that. That's what I mean. And those are two in the same realm of in school fighting, but one's way more exaggerated than the other. That's all I'm trying to gauge, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you don't understand that, then I don't know, bro.
I know, I understand.
And I love study group.
No, I understand how you feel about it.
That was a 10 landing, bro.
Thank you.
No turbulence there, huh, buddy? Yo, man, keep it locked for the finale, man. You already know, man. It's been a great season, a lot going on. Is it to y'all? Is the level of exaggeration in this? Do you want to word it your way? Because I don't want to miss.
I already did it your words.
All right, the level of exaggeration between you and Fast and the Furious, is it equal for the realm of type of budget and type of movie versus show they are? You let us know down in the comments, man. You killed my kid, got the song.
Wanted me to believe I didn't deserve this. But you knew they were wrong about me. There's so much beauty.
Oh, this is fake. This is fake.
No way they did like this.
I don't know. She's still in the car with him.
It could be.
Okay.
That easy.
It's gonna be. Okay.
But she got the.
What did you do to Beck? And the biggest question of all.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
How do I give you the ending you deserve?
First, I think I saw a map in the trunk.
Ink and paper. Saving lives.
Imagine he's 10 steps at her, which he's not.
Your puppy attitude is a weak cover. Of course you're scared.
I can handle the truth.
I don't think we were followed, but it's only a matter of time. Kate tricked me. She sent something damning into the police.
How damning?
Something I'm gonna have a hard time denying. Do you trust me?
No.
I'm here, aren't I? I only want you, Joe. And I have nothing but you.
Hey, Will, it's me.
I know. Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh,
Starting to feel like a favor dispenser here. First it was the fake boat accident for the
from Love Season.
Then you call off the fake boat accident. Now it's passports.
I know. I'm a bad friend. I'm sorry.
I'm just messing with you.
Thank you, Will. Hope when I needed the most.
Will's only helping because this dude Joe helped him get with that girl.
Abandoning him.
That turned out to be real.
Onward?
Onward. There wasn't anything on the radio about a manhunt, but sometimes the press are a step behind. They'd know my face.
would they know yours?
On TikTok, bro. There's no way you're hiding. You killed someone live on TikTok, bro.
Do you need help?
And why are you scared of police when you try and take him down? That's what I don't get, bro.
This
I'm confused.
could all be over.
I guess because she doesn't want him to get arrested until she's able to expose everything.
She wants to know his.
Thinking about that right now.
You run.
Yeah.
I don't get answers, and no one will know what you really are.
She wants to
I guess
expose him.
My eyes are bigger than my arms.
Kill him already, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't recognize me or anything.
You're shaking.
Oh, adrenaline. Careful, you're gonna get me addicted to this Bonnie and Clyde shit. It smells piney.
Spoiler, it's the trees. Okay, you can open your eyes.
Wow.
Oh.
How we do this?
It's ours for just a few days.
Airbnb? That's a nice B&B right there.
Wait, how? Oh.
So we're squatting?
Wow.
Think of this as a preview.
They break it in and just stay in the night, bro.
Because no one's staying here. That's crazy.
It's off grid.
Oh, he's crazy. Yeah.
Just add moss. Look at our bags.
Shit, you felt that. It's perfect.
You are perfect. Well, I'll get your toothbrush then.
Of course he's going to want it. A kiss almost gave me away. Which means this ends tonight.
She said, I can't fake and put it on him again.
Only a sociopath could write under this much duress. But good. Gives me time to figure out how exactly this is going to go.
Oh.
Hopefully without ending up at the bottom of that lake.
Ooh, this place is like got a boat too.
Leave names on the passports.
As requested, Ezra and Ella.
You're the best. You're the best.
Well, I feel like he's not alone.
Yeah, the way they're looking at him, I don't know. It's weird, but he has every reason to help him out, though.
Our immortal protagonists, life imitating fiction.
I was like, why are those names significant?
Neat.
You being a legitimately good cook is so fucking grating. Probably the best from your first dead wife.
How'd your writing go?
Well, the quiet is nice. What about your book? Do you have a backup somewhere?
Only
That's such
one
a
copy.
risky question.
Set in flames. That's what I get for writing in the most pretentious way possible.
I'm worried about you. I'm worried about me.
I have a plan.
Plans fall apart. And dreams die, so just be honest with me. Do I make it? In your story?
Of course. You're taking such a chance on me.
Nah, it was a good job for her because
The world.
these are real emotions she's having.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
put it into
Is us.
this situation.
Yeah, so that way he don't really inspire her BS.
Of our future tonight. Please don't do that.
Oh, that's a cool view.
So I can see you like this. I told you I'd put you at the center of the universe.
You got game. That was hard. Yeah, go for sleeps. Oh,
she did it.
That was the dumbest way though.
Yeah, like here.
You got him too close to you.
Like, why are we in bed doing this?
Yeah.
Fuck.
There was so many better opportunities where you could. She better not do that at the
That's why I
pond.
said, I don't like, I'm like, why are we
Tell
dragging?
me how you killed Guinevere Beck.
Someone got in your head.
No, someone got you out of my head. Get the fuck back, Joe.
Marianne? Nadia?
And Kate? Kate, who you tried to poison me against?
You tried to convince me she was crazy.
She tried to imprison and kill me. In actual fact, Bronte, you were way too smart for me.
Kate was crazy, to be fair. I mean, we actually never saw how he killed her.
I thought he buried her.
You finished Beck's book after you murdered her, right?
Oh, I shoot him right in the leg.
Yeah, I could spot your clumsy rewrites before I even met you.
Yo, she's mad as a
Redact
writer.
yourself.
That's
Take out every fucking word
hilarious.
you added.
Then what? Mission accomplished.
She's
This is
mad
all
about
you said I
the
did
book,
for years.
bro. That's how
Let me ask you about Beck.
You tampered with her book.
Since the day we met, Joe, you have been erasing me. Do it.
She put herself in this position. That's why it's funny. I'm
She's
giving
crazy.
Beck her
She
voice
wants her to read.
I cobbled Beck's manuscript together, but it was hers. You could have ended it.
That's funny. He's like, yo, majority of the book was back. I just fixed it up here and there, yo.
Conspired to bring us both here. Alone. Call me a fool. But in the canon of epic romances, bouncing back from gunpoint confessions.
Oh my gosh!
If you've already made up your mind about me, then why come all this way? Why risk so much being here with me alone? You could have let me die in a fire.
You stop talking.
That's all
Why don't you come gag me?
He's making valid points right now.
But now I think you're more scared of the absence of me, because if I'm gone, then no one will ever love you like this.
Yo, this dude Joe is crazy, bro.
They're both crazy, bro. She shoot him, kill him before the cops. What we doing?
It's crazy because, like, what he's saying is crazy.
Nah, he's reading straight through her.
No, he's crazy by far, but she needs to figure out what she's gonna do because he could hurt her.
I embraced you.
The reason she didn't kill him is because, like, at the end of the day, what he's saying is true.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
he helped create Bronte. Like,
Oh,
and
no,
at
for
the end
sure.
of the day, she
She
wishes she
created
were
that
Bronte.
identity.
Yeah. So he's like, a certain part of you wants me to be here because nobody's gonna love you like I love you. Like, you were tired of being Luis Flannery, and I helped you become Bronte.
Hey, yeah.
It's me. How are you? Where are you?
I'm home with Uncle Teddy.
Oh, is it Teddy? Okay.
That's great. Can you hear me? Henry? Are you there?
What did you do to Mommy?
Nothing, Pop.
Do you remember when you used to tell me there were no monsters in my room? It was you.
That little kid, this little kid spazzed her head, bro.
Damn.
Ah, damn.
That's his payback. Like,
Yeah.
Cause everything else was like, bro.
Nah, because
That
I
was
think
the
that
most-
was the one thing that he thought he had good in
Yeah,
the world.
exactly.
Like, I did good at that.
That was a scene right there.
Yeah.
He always was precocious. You know, his...
She better watch out now.
Yeah, yo. He got nothing to lose now, bro.
I love him so much.
He plays the perfect psycho.
Yeah, I need him in more roles, bro.
How did I become this person? I try to love. Every time it falls apart.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have to. If you don't clap him here, then
Yeah, you gonna get
yeah, like she gonna get.
I'm unlovable.
Yo, you better pop his ass.
Is this what I deserve?
You're not the fucking victim.
I have been delusional.
Give me the phone.
Putting so much.
I would have been like, yo, you dialed the 911.
If he survives, they're gonna just make a series.
She's crazy.
This girl is go crazy, son. Blow!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
that was
God.
a beautiful
Ew.
tackle.
Wow, that was a good tackle.
Bro, what she expect, bro? She's wild.
This scene crazy.
Yeah, they trying to see fire.
Oh my God!
Him in the nuts.
Who's gonna get the gun first?
Bronte
Bronte's dumb as hell. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna call the cops. You should have
shot his leg.
Yeah.
You could have just wounded him. Oh, she got him.
She got hit.
Oh, this is like a horror movie now.
They want to do it like straight up killer at his last scene. We don't want you to feel compassion for him. We want you to think he's a full-blown monster.
Now she's gonna catch him soon.
Who got the strap?
He does. I think.
Yo, literally, what the hell is Bronte?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? The cops should have been came though. Like, is it alarm in this crib side?
Nah, remember there's no cameras, there's no alarms, there's no nothing.
That's why he chose it.
Yeah, that's why he chose it.
Probably just realized that.
Why don't you yell some louder, girl?
If you don't wipe the damn phone.
Android, they need that SOS button.
Yo, that's creepy as hell.
Ow!
People to get out.
Yeah, right? Yeah. What the hell, Bronte? Imagine he breaks through the door. Here's Joey.
Oh, and he's on. They're on the call, recorded live. Oh!
Yeah, I wonder why her ankle was messed up after that.
He's the one that messed up her ankle.
When he saved her from that dude that was trying to kidnap her.
Wasn't it?
No, it didn't have to. You want to know how I killed that?
Oh damn! They can hear it. The phone's still on. He took it out, bro.
He been took it out, bro.
Oh! Hold that! Oh, good thing she got that from the gas station.
Yeah, that makes more sense how she survived now.
Oh
my gosh!
This
scene is
Jason X.
This turned into a horror movie.
This is Crystal Lake.
Oh no! Yeah, this reminds me of Jason versus Freddy. Oh no, she's done.
Nah, bro.
But he's good too because that recorded like the 911 call never hung up and stuff like that. So they probably heard the fact that.
MC Kid got recorded on him too, bro.
Nah, he's wild if he tries to kill a cop, bro.
That's the sheriff from earlier too.
Oh, for the gas station? Oh, he killed a cop, Rob!
Oh, he's done.
Well, he needs to though, bro. He's drunk already, bro.
At this point, you gotta get to that rendezvous to get that passport.
That kill was crazy though.
He took it out, bro.
You gotta go in the water and swim.
Yeah. Now, this is somebody we know. Oh, what? That's fake. That's fake. What in the Reacher? I'm gonna have to Reacher with that Russian dude.
Alright, bro. This not
That's
You know you have it in you. Then run, Joe.
Yeah, just run at her.
No, just run away, bro.
Yeah,
like,
run.
you run, they're gonna kill you, though. Trust me.
Come on. The fantasy of a man like you is how we cope with the reality of a man like you.
That'd be dope if she got shot because she has a gun. Put the gun down. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you really want to die? Run at her.
She shot him where?
I don't know.
What make it look like?
Oh, so they must gone in there knowing that she's the victim. Because the way she just got grabbed is not how you would grab a person.
I think he got shot on the side.
I think we got him.
Think? Bro, he's recorded line, bro. He was chopped.
The real reason the public turned on him is that I accidentally turned him into a walking dick joke.
Wait, she shot his penis? That's what it looks like now. Yeah, she shot his penis.
After his conviction for the murders of Love Quinn and Guinevere Beck, allegations snowballed, turned into more convictions. After surviving what the Post lazily and inaccurately...
Oh, get the hell out of here!
Nah.
Cheers.
Sometimes making the world a better place means giving up your peace.
And she don't get hit with the lawsuit or nothing, prison time for killing those kids.
Art, championing the work of an artist who holds a special place in her heart. It didn't take long to...
Nah, they put him in, bro. He's doing his time, bro. They made it seem like this is the worst possible outcome for him. Yeah, you know.
He got
penis shot off. Yeah.
So, in the end, my punishment is even worse than I imagined. The loneliness. Oh, my God. The loneliness. Ah, yes. Another fan. Why am I in a cage when these crazies write me all the depraved things they want me to do to them?
Linda out there.
Maybe the problem
some other
isn't
stuff.
Maybe.
It's you.
It's you.
Man, that was a good ending. Allergies, man. Great show, man. Great show. I won't front.
It was okay.
The only thing I will give you is the whole season, cool. That was very Fast and the Furious actually lived. I'll give you that.
No, it was very Fast and the Not just her. It was very Fast and the Furious that Kate lived. Because no. What the hell?
Kate
You
got
shot
and burned.
and burned. No.
And they left her
No.
alive.
Put it like this: the fumes should have killed you alone. You were bleeding out. That should have killed you. They left you there. What type of divine intervention? No.
Maybe they just wanted Henry to have a mom at home. Maybe I don't know.
And the only thing is, like, I do like the ending. I don't hate this that much, but like to some extent, I do wish that they built upon Luis a little bit more prior to this season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Her coming to
and then her being
I have no connection to
her being the one to take out Joe is like,
bro, what?
It was like, yeah, we get that you connect that to Beck, but like at least give us some sort of build up or some sort of tease on who she is prior to him being the one that took Joe out. Because then I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. I still liked it, don't get me wrong, but I think it could have been better. That's just me.
I don't know, man. Because the fact that the only prior interaction that they had was like this random phone call that probably never happened on the actual show, but they just threw it in as like the only time that Louise spoke to him.
Definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, man. It was just so much like I think the moment that I liked the most was the thing with Henry. That was the shining moment of this whole episode that I really enjoyed. I feel like his acting chops in that moment was fantastic, him and Henry. But outside of that, bro, as a fan of you, bro, that ending, I wasn't here for it. I didn't enjoy it. I feel like I did enjoy the ending, and I did enjoy the show in general. I feel like at one point when you're dealing with this kind of show, maybe this is how I felt, like the author or the people responsible for making this series, I feel like they felt the responsibility of some things being corrected. You know what I'm saying? In terms of Joe was such a monster where like some of these victims have to have one, you feel me? Maybe karma, maybe it's they don't want to put the energy out in the world or end it that way. That's how I felt like. So I feel like maybe Joe's character needed to go out this way and pay for what he done in the worst way imaginable for him. Yeah. To live that
loneliness.
Yeah, that loneliness, that darkness. Like that was the worst thing because killing the person, the way they put it was, that might have been too easy for Joe to go out.
Yeah,
you know?
like I think the one thing I will say that I liked about it, I can understand the Bronte, not loving Bronte. I could get that. But what I do like is like how they finished Joe's character off. Like one, we see like his son was always that anchor to him being like a good person. Like, he used to play on his own trauma as if like maybe things that happen to me, maybe this person, I do these things for the right reason kind of thing. And I think with that son scene, that really showed him he wasn't like, you're a monster. When your son said you're a monster, there's probably nobody else worse that could tell you that. And then he had to sit through that entire trial and go through that and see that. I think that he had to finally realize he's a monster. And then I also think that last part was like genius, where it's like, I know the character himself has said in interviews like the way people humanize Joe and kind of like Joe is weird. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the way that like he ended it was kind of like, yo, don't humanize a guy like me. Like y'all trying to make excuses for me is crazy. Like maybe it's not, maybe you're the problem. Like you really trying to humanize a guy like that for whatever particular reason you can construe in your mind. Yeah. When at the end of the day, I am a terrible person. And I thought that was a body wrap.
I did like
how I think it was trash, and I don't like the way they wrapped it up. The parts that y'all saying is clearly they had to add those parts, but it's everything else to it. Because clearly they would have like, and this just showcased to me that this season was a cash grab. Like none of it really needed to be done at all. We could have wrapped the show up and had a better ending. Even the last episode was a better closure with all the women coming and ending it than this one. This one, we're running in the woods. They made it a horror. Then people getting shot, surviving. Then the police coming in the woods. It was a very extra. And I feel like if you were getting to that point, they could have conveyed that in a way better way than putting all that extra things to the entertainment. I feel like a lot of it was shock value more than it catering to the story, and I could tell that this season wasn't planned because there's not really like Pat said, that connection that they connected to the first season is something you could tell they just threw into the series. Because even Beck's character, when they had her in it with her, you could tell she was older. So I feel like this season was probably ended with love, and I just think it did so well where they were like, yo, let's just keep pushing this, because the two other seasons were just all over the place, and like even the way it ended, it was like realistic. Like I feel like if you're gonna try to tell a story, give more of a way a woman could really take out a dude like that. Where I feel like this one was more like movie, like I'm getting choked in the water, I survived a bullet. Like it was actually.
I agree. I think like I do. Okay, his downfall. I saw that coming, right? And I like the final scene to where they said where he realized he was a problem. To Evan's point, but it was just like the build up to it. I feel like you gotta, if you're gonna make a hero, expand more on a hero, and the hero's Bronte. Like not even like you know what I'm saying? Like not even Kate. Like Bronte. Like what? Like
that's why I feel like Kate won better. Yeah. We should have played off from last season like someone we built with. Bronte, we just met her. And then boom, boom, boom. Like I'm not gonna feel like she took him down. Like I mean, I just met you this season at 1 minute, and you were like, I didn't even get to have you as a heroine for more than 1 or 2 episodes. So it was like
that's why last episode should have been the last episode.
Yeah.
They could have wrapped it up. That's because that last episode was heat, bro.
That's why, like honestly, I would have liked this.
That black girl came and said her speech. That's why I mean that was fire. Yeah. I thought like that would have been a better ending than this. This was just like, yo, we got it.
Like I would have liked this if like they had a build up to where Jen Ortega came back and she was the actual hero of the actual story, because that would have made more sense.
I think originally she was supposed to be the one that Bronte was working with, but Jen Ortega is who she is.
Yeah, nah, that makes
people
sense.
like investigating. I think that would definitely been her. You feel me?
Based on her character.
Yeah, based on her character, and I do think that as much as I love my favorite season is Beck's season. And I think that's a lot of people's probably favorite season other than Love's. And I feel like for a long time, they've never got to wrapping that story up. And I think Bronte, it was a stretch in doing that, but that was how they wrapped Beck's story.
Yeah, Bronte I think was a force to make it full circle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I did.
And that and I don't know, Bronte, them doing that with Bronte like plays a huge role into why I even feel how I feel. Because yes, you had great, okay, I even say this with Dragon Ball GT, not comparing it to Dragon Ball GT or anything. Like, I think, there were some great ideas, but just terrible execution with some of the characters. With Bronte should not have been the end-all, be-all hero when we just got introduced to her. Like, I would have preferred that it was Kate. I don't like what they did with Kate either. Like, it's either she survives to where it makes sense, or she dies, bro. Like, not like this divine intervention where it's like you get stabbed, you get shot, you get stabbed, you're breathing in all these fumes, you get choked out underwater, like all this, like no. Now this is honestly, to Rami's point, this is the closest Fast and Furious-ish that I've seen in you, and I'm gonna be real with that. It's hard because that's crazy. Because this ending is wild to me, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bronte and all her friends were ass.
Yeah, like what? Like I don't know, like I said, there were certain things like I didn't feel, well, I don't know. I might have hated it, bro. Because honestly, I'm thinking about it, and I really didn't say much because I was just getting pissed off throughout the whole. And then I think the cherry on top was when Kate was alive. That's when I was just like,
yeah,
what are we doing?
That's
like,
what I'm I was gonna let you like, all right, it's whatever. And then Kate came along, I'm like, y'all just forced it.
Like what?
That little Henry could have found. Forget it.
And I think Kate wasn't the most redeemable too, so I didn't think she needed to be brought back.
Yeah, like you ordered a hit.
I didn't understand other than her being with Henry, which you could have. They've said like probably 5 or 6 times that the 2 dads that they left him with were great with Henry. So at that point, you could have just done that.
You know what's even crazier too about that, Rob?
She didn't.
You know what's even
make up
crazier
for her
too?
crimes?
Yo, yeah, she didn't. You ordered it. You're still a yo. Henry is still his mother is a killer because she ordered a hit
on her uncle.
On her uncle.
And killed children. She never answered for those children.
She never answered for those crimes, bro.
Yeah, those are the 2 things that I would say I thought were the weakest of the finale was that I think a killer like Joe, especially, yo, you choked the life out of how many people? You would have known Bronte was dead, bro. Like that was very weird to me. Like that they needed to do that. Cause I do think, yo, the cop could have murked you, bro. Anybody could have killed, like you could have got killed, you could have just got caught by the cops. I was cool with that. You was gonna have to sit down, and I liked how they wrapped up that final scene with him. But like I do think that a lot of the things with those women were kind of I don't get why they did that with Kate's ending, and I don't get how Bronte ain't just dead.
Yeah, and I feel like with the one of Beck thing, it was like, what did they really wrap up? They took out the 4 lines he said, and then the Dr. Nick. We never even seen Dr. Nick. They just said, oh, Dr. Nick's locked up. All right, Dr. Nick is out. It's like,
they said we ain't paying Uncle Jesse, bro.
Bombay said there was no closure. Like, there was nothing I needed. Like, there was nothing with Beck's story that finished it all. Like, I was already done. They just added like.
I guess justice for Beck.
Yeah, it's like justice for everybody. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Everyone did get it, but I'm saying like to pinpoint that I took her attraction in the book, and then Dr. Nick was always like, I mean, anytime he got locked up, all those things were gonna come about. So I don't really feel like they just needed to make a loophole to the first season, and they just added in what they could have. But I don't think it was a great connection to Beck and like that we got closure at. I think we just got him getting locked up was gonna put closure at the same way that we got closure for our team.
I think they needed to do that book part. Like he finished her book.
It was giving her voice back. They kind of broke that down.
But I'm saying the whole season we didn't know that. We never was like, it never lingered that her book. It was just now season 1 was like, yeah, let's go back so that we can correct it. And
now we did know that he finished the book.
No, I know. I'm saying, but they never. The other seasons, they never brought up the book. They never were like lingering, like, yo, the fact that her book is doing mad good based on his words.
Nah, they did.
Yeah, the book's always been like
the book. Like after he wrote that
season
book
1,
crazy.
they said that like the book went.
Yeah, I said other seasons. I'm not saying season 1. I'm saying season 2, 3. I'm saying the other seasons that they were away from it, they never. So coming back to it was just, let's just connect season 1 to the end. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't really good writing. It was just what.
That was kind of how they wove Bronte into the story. Like,
no, I know. I'm saying that them doing it to me, it wasn't clever. It was just let me just find a way to put something in, but it wasn't. I could tell that wasn't the ending when they created it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. I don't think that Guinevere part was when they did the first season. That's how they thought it was gonna end.
Yeah, that's why I would have given the show way more credit if it was that.
They just went back and seen where they could plug in and plug in things. And I'm saying, that was you could have plugged that in, but it wasn't something that everyone was like, damn. Let's hear Beck's book get rewritten right. It was just, what could we do to season 1? Oh, let's play on the book. Because there's a lot of parts that they never touched on. Like Jen Ortega, the killing of that. And there's other killings of other families that he did that we never even got any answers to. So that's why I'm saying it was just...
Well, this series in general, man, we've been doing it for years. It's been an absolutely great ride, man. We appreciate all y'all that rock with us on this entire journey.
Game of Thrones is the same way we gotta give with this. This was a trash ending.
Yeah.
Like the same way we flamed Game of Thrones for being such a good show is the same way.
The more and more I think about it, is like honestly, I started this conversation giving it the benefit of the doubt. It's gone. like it's gone, bro. Like I did not like this final episode. No. The more and more I think about it,
I do think Game of Thrones was much worse.
Yeah.
The season was way better than this season.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was about to say that.
Like, the Night King of Her Snap was way better than
that. Was one
episode. All other episodes were better than this to me.
They say that like the season, like the actual season finale is what you get mad at.
I don't think
the actual
season 8 was bad. It was the finale was damn it ended like that because when we were watching it, we never were like, oh damn, this season's like damn, this season's not.
The only thing that we was talking about was the fact that they basically like they speed ramped Daenerys's like madness and that season. That's what it was. But if we're talking about the totality of Game of Thrones season 8, the season finale compared to this, get the hell out of here, bro. It's not even close.
That this is worse than the season finale.
Yes, hell yeah, bro. I've been complaining about this season this whole time, so it's not as if like I just emerged from the season finale and say it. The season finale just put the cherry on the top.
And the one thing I will say is that like all the other seasons prior to the final season of Game of Thrones was great. Yeah, like the season before this season wasn't good.
Yeah,
so like
it was. That's why I said it kind of ended 2 seasons ago. This show, like,
I don't think Game of Thrones is worse, but I can understand why you guys don't like this season.
I mean, I can't even say what I was about to say because I hold Game of Thrones in a high regard. So,
a lot of
That's why I feel like Game of Thrones is much worse.
That's why I know that's why you're saying that, but I hold Game of Thrones in a high regard. So that's why it's like to even compare that season to this season finale, it's not even close.
Yeah,
it's not even close, bro. Like, nah, I don't know, bro.
Even the fight scenes, the
punching, everything is like, I don't know,
compared
bro.
To this, what was just all nonsense. The only good part was the son. Him talking to his son. And then probably
Are we talking about the season or are we talking about the episode?
I'm talking about the episode.
I think
I'm talking
about for me,
even the season and episode, I'm comparing both.
For me, it's the episode.
Even this episode was worse to me compared to the last episode of Game of Thrones.
Even if whatever way you're comparing it, I'm still taking the Game of Thrones aspect. Like,
granted, I don't think like looking back at it because of Bronte, I don't think this season was great.
That's another thing too. Bronte's character already diminishes this season for me already. So that's why, like, if you compare it to anything that I feel like, oh, last season wasn't great or whatever, I'm still gonna take that over this.
And damn, I don't even want it.
Bronte's
what I was gonna say was
gonna be Bronte, Beck, and Love put the standards way too high for them 2 girls. That's what I think, honestly, with Kate and Bronte. Them 2 girls were just too nasty, and they were just too nasty, bro.
You mean Beck and Love?
That's what I said.
No, he just said Kate.
He said Beck and Love like set the standard way too high for somebody like Kate. And I always
agree with that.
I always liked Marianne.
Yeah,
Marianne I like Marianne a lot.
Kate's ass, bro. And Kate's not as bad as Bronte, and Bronte is
wow.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't get it, I hate to see them.
What the hell?
I think they got that one, man. I think they got that one.
No, this is really what the hell he Bronte.
But yo, man, y'all let us know what y'all thought about this season. Where would you rank this season in terms of all the seasons of you? Y'all let us know down in the comments, man. All right, let them fly, man. It's your boy DC.
It's more up to your team.
Goodbye, Bronte.
I'm gonna shoot you, Joe. You thought I could die? You thought I drowned?
Why you were choking me? It's a maniac.
I know I'm not alone on this. Yeah, I don't even have to look to see.
You're not. You got 2 people.
Yeah, I got my goons right next to me, bro. Patrick RT.
It's your boy Wells.
And that's it. Was it at
the Round Table.
Thank you guys for watching RTTV on YouTube. And if you love these heated debates and you want to be involved and you want more perspective, make sure you tune into the RTTV podcast.
And if you want to be part of the conversation with us and the rest of our community, make sure you guys sign up for our Discord right now. Link in the description down below.
Call up.